Because after you get struck by lightning, there's thunder.
Rat-a-tat-tat, what is good, and welcome back. I am AK Eagles, and this is another episode of the AK Eagles podcast. Please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe, and appreciate you all for joining me. Let's get into it.
Yeah. I can't lose, I'ma pass through if I have to. Teach them all like a classroom, If I want it, then I get it. Work hard, don't regret it, yeah, I said it, Head down, I'm focused, you notice. They notice, show this, I'm blowing. Keep going, showing, I'm growing. Flowing and coasting, I'm moaning. Work hard, play hard, let the party start. Can't lose when I'm giving out bars. Yeah, can't lose when I'm giving out art. Yeah, getting views, man, it's just the start. I will not fucking lose, swear to God, pay my dues. Never lost in the views, and I'm not quitting soon. Never stop what I do, I'm the boss in the room. Selling stocks, make a move to the top, coming soon. I can't lose this time. I can't lose this time. Yeah, I can't lose this time. Slowing down, getting paid now, I'ma lay it down, I'ma say it loud, say it proud, never had a doubt. Every word on my mouth, every verb that I shout, I'ma act on it now, get it out. I gotta get it out now, I ain't losing no ground, I ain't losing no round, got no doubt. I'ma win it, no doubt, so just hand me the crown and go down for the count. No discount, cause this sound will hit now, hit loud, so this guy can get down. This town's my bitch now, I'm rich now, sit down, listen up now, I'ma switch down. I just wanna hit him with a little bit of rap trap, drop tops, I can not stop when I pop off, like a sawed off, flip flop, it's a lost cause, I get lost dog, cause I'm hot like a cluster. I can't lose this time. I can't lose this time. Yeah, I can't lose this time.
This video contains gratuitous use of profanity and uncomfortable pauses to compensate for lack of professionalism and original thought. Viewer discretion advised.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Appreciate you all for joining me. Yeah, so listen, we've had some stupid shit happen this week. One, Micah Parsons had to go and open up his, and start a whirlwind of shit. It's not even Dallas week yet, and well, hell, why not start a week early, right? I'm all down with that. Dallas week, a week early, I'm cool with that. I can handle it. And then, because Micah had to go out there and start talking, Chris Sims Bowles decided to drop. And once again says some of the stupidest shit any man who gets paid to talk says. And he proceeds to put down Jalen Hurts, our quarterback. And, yeah. I really want to get a lot of people's thoughts on this. I have thoughts of my own. I know there's people that are planning on coming in to speak on it. Listen, we do have Chicago coming up. I understand that, definitely want to discuss that. I mean, there isn't really much to discuss. You know, the only thing I've been talking about and that I've said is I really am interested to see how JG contains Justin Fields. You know, the one thing we have lacked lately, on defense at least, we sometimes let the quarterbacks get out there and run. You know, Tannehill's old ass even got 11 yards on us, you know? So Justin Fields is the only quarterback we will face this year so far and the rest of the season up till playoffs at least, and whoever knows where that goes, that it can actually run and run really well. Jalen Hurts-esque run. You know, Justin Fields, he's a badass QB when it comes to running the ball as well. So, got to give him his props there. But I'm very interested to see how he schemes that. Is he going to put a spy? Is he going to contain? Or is he just going to be like, hey, I'm bringing the whole D and let's see what you got? You know, very interested on that. But I don't fear Chicago and we'll be totally fine there. So. Further, what's going on, my guy? I hope everyone is having a most excellent Friday. Go Birds. Yes, sir. 12-1. Probably the most disrespected 12-1 team ever. If you're going to ask me. I have never seen a 12-1 team get so much shit than this team right here. It's remarkable, man. It truly is. Sup, you sexy motherfuckers? Hope everyone is having a great day and excited for Xmas. My favorite holiday. Yeah, mine too, man. You know, and I'm happy about that because my wife, she likes Christmas, just not as much as me. So I go all out and she kind of levels it off, you know. So, but yeah, love y'all in the chat and hosts. Thank you very much, man. Merry fucking Christmas to you as well. And yeah, go Birds. And yeah, man, I'll be on for a while. And, you know, I'm going to drop the link in the chat here soon and let people come on and give their takes. But yeah, sure, man. Definitely. Whenever you got time. Big D, what's good, my brother? How you doing, sir? Appreciate you for coming through. Thank you so much. Jinx Wolf as well. Thank you, man. And, AK fixing to cuss up a storm. Yeah. No, dude. I probably will. Here in a little bit, you know, it's complete crap what they're doing to our team and what they're saying about them. And I think what pisses me off the most is these guys get paid to sit up there and talk. They're analysts. They're supposed to analyze shit, right? I do this shit for free, and I would never say stupid shit like that. Like that's got to anger people like us, you know, because it's like, dude, how do you get paid all the money you get paid and you come up with a fucking take like that? Like, you should smack yourself in the face. Speaking of one, what's going on, man?
Oh, wow. What up,
Big
bro?
D, hashtag Hurts MVP. Yes, sir. He is.
Yeah.
He
What
is the front runner, hands down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, Eric? How you doing, sir? Oh, skulls. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, guess what? I've made it again. Look, I got bots. I haven't seen them in so long. I've made it back.
Yeah,
to the
but I
thing.
muted. I blocked that one.
Oh, cool. Well, still, it was here. Fuck Dallas and their fan base. Yes. No. You know, there's a lot of Dallas people that I am friends with, but they know that's where that ends. Fuck their team.
Yeah.
You know? But no, man. We're going to talk about this. I'm serious because this is some dumb shit. I'm not going to lie. Dallas fans moan when they wipe their ass and listen to Phil Collins.
Oh, fuck.
Don't bring Phil Collins into this, bro.
No, please don't.
Well, what did Phil Collins ever do? That's messed up.
Right?
Merry Christmas, man. Appreciate you, man, so much. You've
And
been
happy
a
Hanukkah.
very,
to all
very
of you.
long supporter of mine. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hanukkah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anywho, like to see RG3 debate Chris Sims. No holds bar.
Oh,
Dude,
my
listen, dude. Hold on. I gotta find something, but no, I give that one the RG3. No lie. Like,
Yeah.
Chris Sims has lost all credibility.
Mhm.
Like, he has none. Dan Orlowski has more credibility than him.
That's sad.
Debate of the bus. Yeah. No. Hold on. I got this here. Where's it at? Here we are. Chris Sims' NFL career.
Mhm.
These are stats, right? 3,117 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 18 interceptions. That's his career. Jalen Hurts just this year, 3,157, 32 and 3. Go fuck yourself, bro. Like, I don't listen to guys like that, man. Chris Sims is off the wall. Like, I don't get how that man gets to even have a say on anything. Like, it's only because of who his dad is.
Mhm.
Hands down. There is, like, no lie. If I was Phil, I would have went home to my wife that night and be like, why didn't you swallow that fucking kid?
Fuck.
Dude, Chris is so fucking bad, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, no. I know that.
He pisses
It's
me
like
off.
boys for life.
What's going on, Wicked? How you doing, dude? Appreciate you for stopping through. Yeah. So was it Wentz or the defense back in 2017? No. Dude, supposedly find a happy place. Find a happy place.
What are you happy? What are you, Adam Sandler?
No, listen, man. He sat there and he fucking said that we would be 12-1 even if it was with Garner Minshew. Like, do you know how big of a slap in the face that is?
Right.
Like, and I'm telling you, the only reason that he said this is because of he saw what Parsons said. And
Yep.
that let his balls drop to the point where he's like, I'm going to open my stupid fucking mouth again. Like, we're talking about the guy who didn't even have Jalen on his top 40 last year. You know what I mean? Like, it is totally fucking idiotic.
It is.
I wish, dude, he's so grateful that I'm not his boss because I would have fired him.
I would have fired him before he even said that. I'm like, yo, I'm keeping my money. See you later.
Yeah, no, dude, I agree. I'm with you, and that's what I was saying, man. I've never seen a 12-1 team be so disrespected. So disrespected. If we were the Chiefs right now, bro, this shit wouldn't even be questioned.
I don't even think Pittsburgh was this disrespected last year. Right? Or am I just like losing it?
What, when they went 11-0 to start?
Yes.
No, they weren't. No. Are you speaking to our level?
Yes.
Yeah, no, they weren't even disrespected like that.
Right.
No.
Yep.
Like, and not just that, but fucking Jalen Hurts is playing way better than what Big Ben was last year.
Fact. Yep.
So that even makes it even worse.
You know
And
why
no
I think
disrespect
it
to
is?
Ben. Big
You know
Ben's a
why I
legend.
think it is with the Steelers? Because they have Mike Tomlin too. So it's like, okay, you have one of the greatest coaches of all time, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. You're 11-0. We have a quarterback that is in his third or fourth year, second year coaching staff. So it's just like they don't like when we're up. When after saying all that, and I'm usually the quiet one. Shit.
No, man. I made the Chris Sims will never be forced to backtrack his comment. Wonder why? Yeah, no, his dad. He won't be forced to say shit. But I'll tell you what. I mean, please, in all fairness, make that man feel stupid. Like, I want you guys to do that. Like, if you're going to say stupid shit, you deserve to be called out on that said stupid shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was stupid. I don't understand. Like, dude, these guys are analysts. You know, we are the podcasters. We are the people who are supposed to be the fandoms of teams and be biased. You know, that's our job. You guys of analysts, you get paid to analyze shit. Well, what the fuck are you watching, Chris? Because are you watching last year's tape and confusing it for this year? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is he talking about? This kid has made a 7% increase in his completion percentage. He's throwing out at like 107 QBR. He's only thrown 3 interceptions. He's out almost at 3,200 yards.
You know how stupid he made me look?
Who?
Jalen Hurts. You know how stupid he made me look?
You made yourself look stupid. I warned you.
You warned me.
I warned you.
You warned me. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
When you posted that fucking tweet, when you posted that tweet that PFF put up, where it said Jalen Hurts is that what they were predicting him to have, that 4,000,
like 4,900 or something.
No, I don't think it was that much. I think it was like 4,200 yards. It was like 32 touchdowns. And,
let me look.
But it wasn't outrageous because I told you the dude already had 4,000 all-purpose yards last year. It was all-purpose yards that you gave it. It was all-purpose touchdown. It was all touchdowns, rushing and passing combination.
Where the hell? No, not people.
Dude, it's been so long ago. It's gonna take you a while to find that tweet.
I put it in my video. Hold on.
But no, I told you.
Hold on.
Like, dude, don't. I don't know, man. I've always supported the kid, and I've seen nothing but great things for him because how dedicated he is, how much time he puts in, how much work.
Right, I got it.
What was
right?
What?
4,921 yards.
All-purpose yards, though,
Yes.
right? That's rushing and passing?
Yes.
Yeah.
37 total touchdowns. So how many is he at right now?
32.
He's at 32 right now?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
he has 22. Okay.
Yeah.
He's
that's
gonna
what
get
I'm
that.
telling you.
That could be
like
4.
you sat and I told you. I said, look at last year, bro. I said he had 10 rushing touchdowns. I said the kid ran for, what was it, 900 rushing yards? Something like that.
I think it was something like that.
And he passed for 30, and he passed for like 34. And you doubt that he can't get 4,000 all-purpose yards rushing and passing the next year? I was like, why would you take that bet?
I didn't make any bet.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, you were like, come on, this is ridiculous. I was like, why would you say that? Like, don't. No, he was already at 4,000 all-purpose yards last year.
He's at 3,000. All right, that's passing yards. How many rushing? Okay.
December, David Carr, no, we watch football. Do they want us to show them their highlights or Gruden yelling at Sims? No, man. And listen, granted, he might not have been able to play football, but that doesn't mean he doesn't know football. But there is wild takes. There is hot takes. There is great takes. And then there is garbage takes. And then there's just straight fucking Chris Sim takes. And that was a Chris Sim take. I'm trying to be as very nice about it as I can. Even though he doesn't deserve it. Exactly. When was Minshew ever better than Jalen Hurts? When? I asked this question a couple of nights back. You know, everyone praises Dak. If you throw Dak in our offense, we're not 12-1. If you throw Heineke in this offense, you're not 12-1. If you throw Lamar in this offense, you're not 12-1. Like, I'm just seriously stating facts here. They sit there and say, "Oh, it's system, it's players."
So right now
Exactly.
he's around 3,900 total yards.
Exactly, and he's still got 5 games left.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I
Who
said.
knows? He may not even play the last game.
Don't even matter.
I know, right? That's
They
why I
hate
said-
us because they ain't us. You're right, bro. Like, listen, you know why Parsons is saying what he's saying? He's already got beat once, dude.
Mhm.
Like, first off, you're going to say whatever you need to say to try and hype your locker room up. Like, you are the man over there. You're the best player that the Cowboys have. So you're going to say whatever you can say to hype up that locker room, to blah, blah, blah. But in the end, dog, you just got beat. Like, you had Jalen in your sights at least 2 or 3 times, and you just flipped the ball right over your fucking head to AJ, and it was a touchdown. Like, we know your weakness. Run right at you. You can't stop shit. You can sit there and you can lollygag all you want around with fucking Jalen Hurts whenever Jalen goes to scramble out, but then it goes right over your fucking head.
Yep.
Like, it's nonsense to talk because, one, you have Jacksonville first.
Yes.
Okay? Focus on them because they've been playing pretty decent the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And two, like, dude, you just gave the Eagles everything to use against you to beat the shit out of you. Like, you don't think for 1 minute Jalen Hurts ain't going to go into that game and the first thing on his mind is to make him look stupid? You know what I'm saying?
Back.
What's good, Randy? Appreciate you,
Randy?
dog. It has been so long. How you doing, sir?
Yes, man. It's been a very, very long time. I'm happy to finally be able to link up with you. Like I said,
Yeah.
I think it's been almost fucking 2 months.
Yeah, right. Time.
But yeah, how are you, man?
Doing great, bro. Doing great.
I'm shipping out your Christmas gift on Monday, so I'll make sure you look at your DMs for your what is that called? Your shipping label, so you make sure you keep track of it, so it make sure it heads your way.
Well,
okay, what's good, bro?
I gotta say, man, I appreciate that, and surprise, and go me, and I will unwrap it live.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, actually, yeah,
been a
I
while
would
since
like
we
that.
talked.
Yeah, let's do that.
I will do that. I'm stoked. No, dude, I have one gift that I want, and I've always wanted one, and I never got one, and I pray to God I get it this Christmas. What?
No.
Is it Jalen Hurts to win the Super Bowl?
No.
Well, no.
Well, that,
I think it's something else.
Is it a jersey?
No, dude. It's a sweatshirt. It's Eagles, but I've always wanted to salute the service.
Yes,
Oh.
same.
So I hope to God I get that this year, man, because I've always wanted one. And I only had one salute the service jersey, and that was Jalen Hurts' last year, and that now belongs to Joey Shakes.
oh, right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So
Did he
so
win
I
both of your
really
giveaways?
need to replace that with that sweatshirt. So I hope I get that for
Wait,
Christmas.
didn't he win both of your giveaways?
He won them both, yeah, with both of his fucking YouTube names. And what's funny is I thought that YouTube channel at that time belonged to Desert Eagle, and I told Desert Eagle that he won, not knowing it was Joey's fucking channel.
Oh,
So
shit.
it really disappointed Desert Eagle because he's like, oh shit, I actually thought I won something for once. I was like, I'm sorry, dog.
Dude, you're number one in my eyes, bro.
Yeah, right.
You gotta love Desert Eagle.
Yo, AK, how you doing, bro? It's been a minute since we talked, my guy.
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? How you doing, BLSG? What's going on, buddy?
What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? Just got done watching the Sixers game after we beat the Warriors by 12 points. But let's talk the Birds on Sunday, man. And Micah Parsons, STFU. Seriously.
Well, I don't want to talk about basketball right now. My
Listen,
fucking Raptors lost to the Nets.
Again,
I'll say this, okay? Sometimes people put their mouth where they don't need to be. We all know that. We all do that, okay? You know, we all get into conversations that we don't need to get into. We all say things that we don't need to say, that we don't mean to say, right? But sometimes you're not on the same level as everybody else. Yes, Michael Parsons is a top linebacker in the NFL. There's no doubt about that. But you're not in the MVP conversation. He knows he's not going to win MVP. It's a quarterback award, okay? Yes, there's wide receivers and defensive players who are candidates for it, but you're never going to see a non-quarterback win the award. So why is he talking? You know what I'm saying, AK?
Yeah, no, I get it, but listen, the one thing that irks me, and it's no disrespect to Parsons whatsoever, because in the end, I still am a Penn State fan, and he did come from Penn State, so in a way, there's still love there for him.
Right, of course.
But I really find it disrespectful that people are calling this guy the modern day Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah,
like, dude, that is a slap in the fucking face to LT. LT worked his ass off to be who he is. Like, this kid only put in, 2 years, and now you're calling him LT? Like, dude, let's
get to the
check
ball
yourself
first
just
before
a
we call him
little
LT,
bit.
okay?
Yeah, like, check yourself just a little fucking bit. Like, I get it. The kid is good, but that's like saying Jalen Hurts is fucking Tom Brady right now. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. Like, LT's a fucking legend, dude. A legend. And he didn't even play for us, and I know that. Because he was such a fucking nightmare for us. But that's what I'm saying, man. So, listen, I respect Parsons, but let's not give the kid fucking a title he doesn't deserve yet. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I completely agree.
Like, I'm sorry, but LT would have disrupted our offensive line the first time we met if he played for Dallas. Where the fuck was Parsons? You didn't see him until fucking Lane Johnson went down, and then you saw him.
Yeah.
But even then, we were just running out of to eliminate that little fucker that likes to talk shit about my birds. You run at him. To take him out of the game, just run at him. And that's what they were doing. And then when they were throwing away from him. So it's like by the time the ball was out of Jalen's hands, he was nowhere near the quarterback. So yeah, we utilized him really well. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and no, Wicked, you're completely 100% right, man. He's like, I think we're tired of being nice. Time for us to be meanish.
No one likes us. We don't care. We have to have that mentality.
No, I get it. But what I'm saying, though, is, listen, we are Eagle fans. We know what it is to be disrespected. We always have been. But there comes a time when enough is enough.
We're at that point.
You know, you can only kick us so many times before I'm going to retaliate. And in all honesty, man, we've never got that fairness. We've never been treated with that respect, no matter what.
Never will either.
And it will never change. But the fact is, though, I can speak up about it and say it's fucking bullshit. Like, I've never seen a team be 12-1 and disrespected like this, bro. Never.
You know, everybody's going to say this, that we beat easy teams. Listen,
we beat everyone Dallas has played.
Exactly.
We beat everyone the Giants have played other than Baltimore. I think we each play one team that the other doesn't play.
Listen, I wish
all
we
year.
played teams
The
that
Titans, the Packers, I believe we've all played and we beat them.
And you realize every team that is playoff contenders right now that we beat, all 5 or 6 of them, whatever it is, we beat by 15 points or more. So don't give me that shit that my team isn't fucking good, because before we beat Tennessee was really fucking good in a lot of people's eyes. And then we beat them and it's like, oh, they're not good.
Okay,
It's like, yeah, just because we beat them, they're not good. Oh, well, Dallas fans, you guys haven't played anybody. Motherfucker, we played you. Are you saying that you're not good?
Right.
Yeah,
like Minnesota, they only lost to us in Dallas. What?
Their leading rusher was Kirk Cousins, bro. Their leading rusher was Kirk Cousins.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
34 yards.
I kind of wish we had a harder schedule. I'm not gonna lie. Like, do you wish we played teams like the Niners, the Bucks,
What's next? What's
the
good, my
Chiefs,
guy?
and the Bills in the regular season, or no? Like, do you think if we were to play those teams in the regular season this year, we could beat them with this roster we have?
Who?
If we had a harder schedule, right,
Yeah.
with the roster we have this year, we were to play teams like the Chiefs, the Niners, the Bucks, the Bills. Could we beat them in the regular season?
Yes. Listen, in all fairness, bro, I respect the hell out of San Francisco's defense. I do. They are a very, very, very good defense, led by one of our own. You know, D'Amico Ryans is over there
Is he
coaching
still
that
there?
D. Oh yeah, he's the defensive coach.
I don't
Yeah,
know if I realized that.
easy.
So I'm telling you that defense is stout, bro. And I would love to play San Francisco's D. I would. I really
We probably
fucking
will.
would.
We probably will.
And
People
I
are
hope
telling
we
us
do.
got to be scared of Brock Purdy,
Because,
bro.
everyone sits there and says, "Oh, the battle of the year, Eagles and Dallas, Christmas Eve." No, dude. Do you realize how good of a game it will be, Eagles versus San Francisco's D?
That's what everybody's saying, bro.
Like, dude, that defense is nasty. I want to see my offense against them.
I hear you.
I really fucking do. Like,
But do we gotta
I
be
get
scared
it.
of
They
Brock
only got
Purdy, bro?
Brock Purdy. I get it. But, dude, that
we don't gotta be
defense
scared
can
of him,
carry
bro.
that team. And the last
And they
time
got
I
a decent
checked,
old line too, and their
Yeah.
old line's pretty good too.
and the last time I checked, dude, defenses win championships.
Yes, that's what everybody says, and it is true. But okay, let me.
My grandmother said this to me always. She goes, "Listen here, Sonny." She goes, "Offense wins games, defense wins championships."
AK, like, are you scared of Brock Purdy though, bro? Like, listen, I understand. Okay, he's Mr. Irrelevant. Nobody believes in him. Nobody else.
Why
thinks
would
he's
we
gonna
be
play.
scared of them? Why?
Listen, man, I said it yesterday on the East Meets West.
I'm not scared.
If
of
we
him.
ever do have to face Purdy in the championship game, Purdy ain't going to be Purdy after we're done.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
it won't. This defensive line is 2 times better than the 2017 defensive line.
And
Like,
just
people be
like you
telling me
guys-
we gotta be
I saw.
scared of Brock Purdy.
No,
Just like you guys
because
know,
he beat a
Brock
Super
Purdy-
Bowl.
Get
Like,
down.
that's the GOAT, okay? And you beat a Super Bowl winning head coach, Super Bowl winning quarterback, Super Bowl winning head coach in your first two NFL starts. Yes, that's impressive, but that doesn't mean you're going to go and win a Super Bowl just because you did that.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Brock Purdy, right? He's on a, what is it called?
that's
Oh
good,
my
man. I'm going
God.
to steal that
Hold
shit.
on.
I'm
But
stealing
he's
that
on
with
a-
you.
Oh yeah,
I
me
can't-
too.
Sorry, Mitch, I can't hear you.
Dude,
Go ahead.
he's just a one-hit
Dana?
wonder. I'm telling you.
That's
He's
what
gonna
I'm-
be
that's
a
what I'm
one-hit
trying to
wonder.
tell you.
They're not going to go anywhere after. I'm telling you.
But here's the thing, right? Now, say the Niners win a playoff game, right? Say they
Yeah,
win.
because of their defense.
Do you go back to Trey Lance next season?
Can't hear you. What?
I said, say the Broncos. What am I saying, Broncos? Oh my God!
They will.
Say the Niners win a playoff game with Brock Purdy, right? Do you go back to Trey Lance next season, or do you?
Oh, yeah, hell yes, dude. Purdy, listen, just from an athletic standpoint alone, Purdy has no fucking chance. Like,
But what-
there's no question about that.
And contractually too, I think they have
You
to go to
can't say
Lance as
that.
well.
You cannot say that, AK.
Why?
They're listen. If anybody, any team that is in the playoffs has a chance to win Super Bowl. Okay. So the Niners could win a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy. Do you start Trey Lance or Brock Purdy?
No rookies ever won the Super Bowl.
Bro, we won a fucking Super Bowl with Nick Foles and then a year later traded his ass. Like, don't. Like, no.
True.
No, I don't give a
Purdy's
shit
gonna be
what
nothing.
you
They're going to
do.
be the
True.
same exact thing with Jimmy G. They're going to be the same exact thing. I'm telling you.
True.
Brock Purdy's just there just for a time being, and then he's going to go and Jimmy Garoppolo, and they're going to screw things up. Watch, prove me wrong. I'm getting tired of this Purdy bro shit.
It's going to be
No,
Trey
no,
Lance.
dude,
You-
listen,
you're not
listen,
going to tell me
eh,
you drafted that guy with the third pick, and you're not going to have him be a franchise quarterback.
He will be.
He will be.
So then
Listen,
you're gonna
the only thing right now that's holding Trey back is Jimmy G. In all
No, he's
fairness
doing-
to
he's doing
Jimmy,
great,
listen,
yeah.
I know, I know that, but the fact is, though, up until this year, he's been in the playoffs 3 out of 4 years. Granted, he has not won the Super Bowl, but the fact is he's got them to the fucking championship game, did he not? Like it's 3 out of 4 years, man. Like that's shit Dak's not doing. That's shit fucking Kyler Murray's not doing. That's shit Herbert's not doing.
Kirk
You know,
Cousins.
like we praise all these guys, but
You're
yeah,
right.
Jimmy G's doing it quietly. Now, granted, he's not a great quarterback, but he's functional. As long as Jimmy G is a 49er, he will hold Trey back. And I know I know a lot of people will say, well, hey, he might make a jump this offseason to the point they can pass over Jimmy G. I understand that 100%. But until Jimmy G truly like fucking tanks, I don't know. It's really fucking hard because Jimmy G does win.
Yeah, you can't deny his winning numbers with Shanahan. I think it's something like 28-10 or 28-9.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking ridiculous, man. Like, and like you said, they could have gotten rid of Garoppolo, but they didn't.
Right.
They kept him off on a different field. They kept him fully away from Trey Lance, and then all of a sudden, Lance goes down, and it's Garoppolo heaven.
No, I don't think he's with him next year. I'm sorry. Like I don't see how. You know, if he's really
To be all honest, man, that all depends on Trey this offseason and how far of a jump he makes. I mean, he's got to force the hand of the Niners to trade him.
Yeah.
That's what he has to do. He just can't come in and expect to be given it.
he
Like
was a good ass
Jimmy has done enough to earn his respect there for the 49ers, you know.
How old is he? Do you think he would retire or no?
Jimmy's not even
He's
30.
30.
Isn't he?
He's 30, isn't? Yeah, I think he's 30.
Jimmy G is like in his early 30s.
Yeah,
Is he
no,
really?
I just think his time will be up. In all honesty, man, it'd be funny because I could probably see him going to either the Saints or the Bucks to relieve Tom Brady.
What about the Panthers?
Hey, I don't know, man, but he's gonna have something somewhere. You know, who knows? Maybe he goes to Seattle. I don't know. I have no idea. Now that's an interesting one. You want to talk about that one?
No, they have Geno Smith. We don't need to get into all that.
No, listen, man. I am the biggest critic of Geno this offseason.
Is that further AI?
Yes, I admit it. You know, I put my foot in my mouth on Geno Smith. I said that they were stupid for doing what they did, and oh boy, am I paying for that one. You know, but I don't know. Is Geno a one-hit wonder? I mean, I don't know if you can duplicate what he did a second time, but it's crazy, man. I don't know.
He's
I
31.
mean, so many people had the Seahawks going winning like
Yo, further, what's
2-3 games this
Here,
year,
what's up?
and look at them
You
now.
watching the game, Mitch?
Sixers?
Yeah,
Yeah, they won.
yeah.
I didn't live
Big
stream
game.
it because I thought it would be worse.
Jimmy's a free agent next year. 2023 is an USA.
Yeah, then he's probably gone.
Geno Smith is?
Jimmy Smith.
No, Jimmy G.
Oh, Jimmy G.
Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's probably gone then. In all honesty, you know, but
When you said Jimmy Smith, I was like on the road to victory.
no,
Yeah, I know. He's a content creator. I said Geno Smith.
he's going to he's going to go somewhere. I mean, his services will be needed. There's no lie.
Geno Smith is 33.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude,
That's surprising.
he's-
He's been to a lot of different teams, and for him to be that young, that's kind of surprising to me.
That is a very fair bet too there, Slayer. Indy has been known to bring in veteran quarterbacks instead of drafting, so I could see Indy taking Jimmy G.
Oh my God, the big
Yo,
quarterback
okay.
carousel in Indy another year of just
What
bringing
is-
in a random guy.
or the Lions. But I don't know, man. Fucking listen, I know golf isn't shiny. I know he's not doing anything crazy, but
Listen, y'all want to hear something crazy? Okay, I can see Jimmy G as an actor, bro.
what?
I said I can see Jimmy G as an actor. Like once he steps away from football or he
Yeah, I can
retires.
see him as a porn star.
No, seriously, like I can see him in like these
I can't
Hallmark
see him
movies
as
and
an
everything.
actor.
I
What
see
the
what he's
fuck?
saying.
Goff's a free agent in 2025.
Bro, all the ladies say
Oh.
that he's a handsome looking guy.
Have you
Like-
seen his wife?
I mean, his wife is way more attractive.
She, I don't know. I
But
never
Jimmy
seen his
G,
wife.
could play like
Captain.
Italian
No, this
mobster or
went
some
off the
shit.
rails really fast.
Yo, what up, Brad?
Yo, I got that new
What's
game.
up,
What's
Brad?
it called? High on Life or whatever. I haven't
Oh, I
played
heard
it
that's
yet.
good.
Yes,
Installed
but
it.
yeah, but sometimes I have a light collection in my bed. But that's a long story. But it was 1 year ago. Then I was trying to, and yes, I have this ring light, but it keeps me blinded. But don't worry, I'll buy a new one.
What do y'all
Are
think
you
of the
talking
new
to us,
sign?
Rap?
What do y'all think of the new sign?
Dude, that is dope. I'm glad that you got that working.
That's
In
really
fact-
good. That's really
In
good.
fact, dude, when
What
you
is it?
showed me
I
that,
can't see it. What does it say?
It's saying it's doing the flag.
Oh,
of
it said on the road
That's
to the
dope.
victory.
Is that an early Christmas present for yourself?
No, I've had it for 2 years. I just had to figure out how to
Oh,
program it.
got it.
dude, you know what's funny? When you pulled that out, instantly, I had a childhood memory. Back when I was probably 12 years old, I had a belt buckle that fucking did that shit.
Wow.
Dude, I know what you're talking about.
Wait,
You could
what?
program it.
Program it.
You could program it to say whatever you want, bro. It was.
Dude, I
awesome.
remember one of our teachers took it away from a student.
I like how they always discount the Eagles defense when talking about the 49ers and Cowboys. No, you're right, man. Like, listen, we are leading in sacks right now.
Listen, I just don't understand. Like, if any other team was 12-1, they would get the respect they deserve, bro. Like, that's what I
No,
don't like.
it's okay though. I don't mind being the underdogs, man. I enjoy it. Like I've always said, man.
Always
When
been
people
underdogs. Every
start,
Philly sports team is an underdog if you think about it, bro.
I know, but when we start being favorites is when I start to worry. I like it when people
Shit on us.
do not like us. I like when
People had the Eagles going to the Super Bowl before the season even started.
you know, in all fairness, I think the reason that you hear a lot of Dallas people bitching right now, players and fans alike, is I think they're starting to realize what Jalen Hurts is, and the fact that they have to face him twice a year now scares the fucking shit out of them.
Not all of them.
Oh, no, not all of them, but they will eventually. Because, that's all they had that's all they had to hang their hats on. It is,
Yeah.
oh, well, Dak is 8-2 against Philly. Well, dude, guess what? That's up now. So we had somebody out there on Twitter today. Ain't gonna say any names, but he put up, Dak's interceptions in the last 7 weeks, I guess. And obviously Dak had 9, and then you had I think it was
Mahomes has 11 interceptions this year.
I think it was Tua, Pat, and Josh Allen. Well, Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes have had 7 interceptions in the last 7 weeks, and Dak's had 9. And I was like, wait, why are you bringing Pat and Dak or Pat and Josh Allen into this? This conversation is about Dak and Jalen Hurts, because that's what it's about. Dak has always been glorified from the get-go, in all honesty. He has.
Bro.
He's always had the PR. He's always had the attention. He's always been glorified. Jalen Hurts is a better Dak without the PR.
The top 10 players in the NFL right now with interceptions: 13 Matt Ryan, Mills 12, Mahomes 11, Allen 11, Carr 10, Fields 10, Rodgers 9, Cousins 9, Mariota 9, Prescott 9. You gotta go all the way down to the little bit of the bottom there until you find a guy named Jalen Hurts.
Now let me
With
say
3.
something. People were supposed to believe, and now we all can probably agree on this. We're supposed to believe that that Patrick Mahomes, and I know interceptions don't control everything. That's not the only stat in football.
Oh.
But we're supposed to believe that Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes are better than Jalen Hurts. They both have 11 interceptions.
You know why they say that for Mahomes? Because they didn't think he could do it without Tyreek Hill.
Exactly. Look at what he's doing with Tyreek Hill. Here's what I say about Patrick Mahomes, okay? I feel like Patrick Mahomes could walk on the streets of Kansas City, ask a homeless guy to come and play on his football team at wide receiver, and he could be successful wide receiver. Literally, Patrick Mahomes, I feel like could pick up a guy off the streets of Kansas City and have him come play for the Chiefs and be successful. Do you think I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Well,
don't start being Chris Sims there, Philly.
Yeah, that's honestly one of the stupidest things I've ever heard.
I mean, I'm saying I feel like any Patrick Mahomes can make anybody on his team a wide receiver one if he really wants to.
Listen, man, here, I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you mean. Pat Mahomes is a fantastic quarterback. We all understand that, but also Pat Mahomes has been put on a fucking pedestal because he has sat there and he has won a Super Bowl and he's won a Super Bowl MVP. Okay, so now it doesn't matter if Pat sits there and he has one bad game. It's like, oh, he just had a bad game. If Jalen has one bad game, it's like, oh, start looking for a quarterback now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a completely different scenario. And I don't understand. Like, this kid has come out of the blue and has dominated every category at quarterback, and he has done nothing but prove all his haters wrong. He has proved all the media wrong. He has done everything in his power. Dude, even our one loss was not on him because he balled the fuck out in that game. You know, he did what he had to do. It was not his fault that we lost. You cannot tell me one time Jalen Hurts has had a bad game. I can think of 2 that Pat Mahomes has had. I can think of multiple that Josh Allen has had. I can think of multiple Tua has had. Hell, Tua the last 2 weeks has looked like shit. Tell me, when has Jalen? Never.
He's won us games. If it wasn't for him, we probably would have lost a few games.
Without a doubt.
And I'm so tired of hearing
what's up, my guy?
What's up,
What's
Foothills?
up, guys?
Appreciate
How
you,
we doing,
man. And I'm so tired of hearing Jalen is a system quarterback. Motherfucker, every quarterback is a system fucking quarterback.
There you go.
Like he's supposed
Tom
to
Brady is a
apologize?
system fucking quarterback. When you have Tom Brady as your quarterback, you scheme around Tom Brady. You know the old ass can't fucking run, so what do? You go get him some fucking pass blockers. Dak's got a system. Jimmy G's got a system. Fucking
every quarterback has a system.
Everyone has a fucking system. Jalen Hurts' system is only Jalen Hurts' system. They build it for him and only him. He is the only person that can run this. You can't just plug any fucking quarterback into this system and expect them to fucking play.
What's up, Billy?
Someone brought up a great question while we were on
Finally get to be alive with you, bro.
And he was saying that the early 2000 Philadelphia Eagles are still better than the Philadelphia Eagles this year, and that McNabb had better stats than Jalen Hurts. Well, I did a check just now, and even from the 2004 stats, Jalen Hurts has a better passer rating. He has less interceptions than McNabb, and he's going to break his all-time pass rushing record. So
mark my words.
He's better. This team's better than the early 2000s. And I looked up between A.J. Brown and Terrell Owens. Yes, Terrell Owens had an amazing freaking career, but that one year that he was statistically on Philadelphia Eagles in 2004, he only brought us 1,200 yards receiving. Brown already has over 1,000. He's going to pass Terrell Owens. And he's only needs 4 more TDs to break Terrell Owens' 14.
Now,
I'm sorry, the only thing I'm going to remember out of that season is when T.O. went down and came back in that Super Bowl and fucking balled
But that was
out.
a different time, though. That was 20 years
that
ago.
was
So
really
time in the NFL has moved on to this bigger, better passing game. The NFL wants this passing dominant, more TD league in passing than it was back in the day.
Now I got a question for you. And we have 16 people in here. Please feel free to chime in on this in the chat as well. And I think it is a fair question. Is it possible to build a team like we have and for Jalen Hurts to ultimately have came out and sucked?
No.
What?
Without a doubt. You still have to go out there and compete.
What are you talking about, bro? You can suck with this roster. Yes, that's my point.
Oh yeah.
He could have literally came out this year and tanked. He could have not worked. He could have not gotten better.
But he's not that type of guy.
I know, but that's my point. There's a point behind what I'm getting at.
Oh. He could have pulled a Kyler Murray and just shit the bed.
Yeah.
Yes, that is my point. Is there a scenario where even though with a great roster, you can still suck?
Yes.
Absolutely.
But this kid is 12-1, and you still question him. He could have came out and sucked, but he didn't.
Yeah, you know what? Baby Sims lost all. I mean, he had barely any credibility with me left, and now it's all gone now. That guy is a freaking joke.
You talking about white chalk there? White chalk?
Chris Sims is a moron. He's only on TV because of his last name. Period.
Thank you. I was sorry to interrupt you. I was getting to that 803. I was getting to that. Ask the fucking Raiders, bro.
Yep.
That is a roster that is built to fucking win, and they're trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so
speaking about
that
the
could have
Raiders,
been
I had
Jalen.
something
That
to
could
talk.
have been us, but it's not. In fact, we're the best team in the NFL, built from the top to the bottom. And he's got you 12-1.
And look how much fun our head coach is having with this team this season. It's almost like he wants to be part of the team and be a player himself.
He's like a kid in a candy shop.
Yeah, he's cussing at the refs every game. It's hilarious.
Brother, that is really straight up facts, my guy.
I love his energy. He's perfect coach for Philadelphia Eagles.
He is. I was worried. We were all worried about him, especially last year. But I think he's now found his place. His I guess uniqueness. He's finally being himself. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
His identity as a head coach.
Bro, we have always been too hard on our head coaches, but in fact, we were way too hard on Nick last year. I get it, bro. First off, I don't even want to imagine to know what it's like to be Nick, your first time head coach, and holy shit, are you not only the head coach of the most rowdiest fucking fans in all the NFL, but you are also going to Philly where we will rip you the fucking shreds in an instant. Dude, the nerves that guy had to have.
Yeah.
You know, and he sat there and he was a mumbling idiot the very first time. I mean, he really was, and we tore him down for it. But dude, you know what I love about him? He never changed. He stayed true to who he is. He stayed true to what he believed, and he won us over.
I love his relationship with Jalen.
Right? Dude, that's like a father-son bond.
Yes.
That they got.
They have a
It's
special
crazy.
handshake that only him and his son and Jalen know.
I know.
Like, that's fucking sick.
I
Seriously.
remember where this guy came from too.
Seriously, all these guys like Nick and Jalen and all the players and everything with Nick Sirianni, they're all just like brothers to each other. And, you know, it's just like them back in their childhood, back when they were like roommates and whatever. This is what it's just a throwback of. Just Nick Sirianni and roommates.
No, and you're right,
That's
Adolf.
kinda how
We
it
are
feels.
hard on everyone until they prove it. And you know what? Nick could have laid down and rolled the fuck over, but he didn't. And he never changed who he was. He's still that nerdy football junkie. And you know what? In all fairness, Jalen Hurts was born to play for Philly. Like you all asked, and we've all wanted a quarterback who was tough skinned. You can't break him. Smart, intelligent, fast, hungry. can win you games, can win you Super Bowls.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What?
Go ahead. You finish saying what you were saying.
You know, and dude, God gave you one. It's fucking Jalen Hurts. Like, this kid was bred to be our quarterback. I've said it all year. We've all said it all year. This kid is stone cold. I mean, dude, he is ice. Like, you know how we sit there and we have Batmans? Dude, Jalen Hurts is Mr. Freeze. I'm telling you, bro. He's ice cold, and I love it.
I like that hoodie he's got when he gets into like certain situations where he's got to go on TV, and it's this is for all the haters. That's all the hoodie says. Is this is for all those haters. I gotta get me one of them.
All right, now I got a question for a few of y'all. AK, Further, Randy, and Foothills. Y'all can probably answer this. So I've heard a few people say this year. You know, going back, you know, I don't know how old all you guys are or whatever. But, you know, think about all these Eagles teams that we've had, the 1980, the 2005, the 2017, and the 2020. Like, all the years that we won, you know, championships or been in the Super Bowl. Do you believe that, like, this is the best team right now from what you've seen over the years with this team going to the, you know, success and going to Super Bowl? Like, do you believe that this is the best well-rounded team inside?
I would say this depth-wise, this is the deepest team I've seen in a while since I've been alive. Like, we've got depth in almost every position in the sense that if somebody goes down, we got another guy that could potentially step up. Obviously, that fell through when Reed Blankenship went down, but I mean, right now, depth is one of our key components for this season right now.
Yeah,
that's big fact.
I will say this: I will only base this team off of our GM and his reign. All right, I'm not going to go prior Howie. If we're looking at the team from Howie, this is by far the best roster this man has ever put together.
And I will say this.
Like, by far. Go ahead, Ralph.
Yes, and I will say this. After they just lost against Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2021-2022 season, of course, Tom Brady, look how they improved the Philadelphia Eagles that season. They have Jalen Hurts, which is awesome, and was gifted like an offensive player. And now we have players like Jason Coles, Derek Barrett, Anthony Harris. Also, they got AJ Smith,
AJ Brown,
AJ Cole. Well, I forgot this name right there. But I will say this: that defense and the offense for the Philadelphia Eagles for that season was really solid. And I will say that because after the departure of Carson Wentz of 2021, Jalen Hurts' stardom was beginning right there. It was the beginning of the quarterback who has a lot of talent in Alabama and Oklahoma at his college years, and that was the beginning. They just lost the wild card playoffs, but then they just started seems the perfect season for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I will say this: they had the biggest offense, they had the biggest defense, they had a great coach, which is Nick Sirianni. I mean, they're perfect contenders for the Super Bowl. And I will say the crazy about it, but the last time they won the Super Bowl, it was 2018 when Carson Wentz. Now, could you imagine how the Philadelphia Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl along with Jalen Hurts? That will be insane. That will be incredible.
Well, listen, I can tell you right now, at least in my belief, you can win multiple Super Bowls with Jalen Hurts. I think because of his mentality, how he looks at the game, how he, you look at some of these quarterbacks, some of these young quarterbacks as well. Even some of the vets, when they get in stressful situations, they panic. They truly do. I've never once seen Jalen Hurts panic. I mean, hell, dude, on the sideline, nothing. Like, that is what makes winners. When you can throw a player into a situation and they always can find a way. And that is exactly what Jalen does. He always finds a way, whether it's with his arm, with his legs, or whatever the fuck he does. I don't know. He always does. I have never felt so secure in my life with this team like I do this year. When Jalen drops back to throw a football, I don't hold my breath. I'm like, oh, this is going to be fun. You know what I mean? Like it's enjoyment. Like I enjoy throwing the football. I enjoy running the football. Nothing seems too far out of reach, and nothing seems too like nothing. It's just they've made it look easy these last 3 weeks. Truly. And I truly think we're only just tapping into the full potential of this team.
Right.
Like, in all honesty, bro, I said it in the private chat that we have our DMs, but I'm not even playing. They have the possibility to drop a 50 burger this week.
60.
I ain't even going to
60.
Yeah, that's outrageous. But 50, I'll give them 50. You know, like, dude, they scored 48 on the Giants, and I have respect for the Giants. And the Bears are not better than the Giants. There's no reason they can't drop a 50 burger on the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
I pray to God they fucking do, man. Like, there is no take your foot off the gas pedal anymore. I want you guys to throttle the fuck out of these dudes. The next 5 weeks, I just want you to put the pedal to the metal. I don't give a shit. If you can put up 70, put the fucking 70 on the board. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Show these guys you are not fucking around. End the game before it even starts.
Show them we're.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Right when he goes to talk, he loses it.
What?
If all of you could pick an Eagle legend in their prime to guarantee a Super Bowl, who would it be?
Brian Dawkins.
Brian Dawkins.
We don't have a dominant safety, and I miss it so
Brian.
bad. Brian Dawkins. God, he would put the blitz on, dude.
Oh,
Go
fuck.
up
He
and
would
sneak up to
destroy
the line
receivers,
right quick.
bro.
I'm
I
sorry.
miss that.
I'm sorry. Reggie White.
Ooh,
Reggie White. That was a
I'm
good choice.
sorry. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If you put Reggie White on this fucking team right here,
Brian
over.
Westbrook.
It is
Brian
over.
Westbrook.
No, what?
Brian Westbrook when he had that 2,000 rush or that 2,000 all-purpose yards where he had over 1,000 rush and 1,000 receiving yards.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you though, bro. Like Reggie White on this defense, it'd be over.
Right
Completely
now, with
done.
the defense we got
TJ
now.
Gardner Johnson and Brian Dawkins on the back end. Are you kidding me? 2 thumpers?
Oh
Ooh.
my God.
Okay, I got another question for y'all.
Daddy, please. I'd be saying that. Tell you what. Ooh.
I got another question for y'all.
No, hey, but you didn't understand though. It says you would waive the starter in that position. So that means CJ would actually be gone.
No, I'd move CJ to free safety and I'd put Doc at strong safety. Boom. Set match.
You can't do that. That's not how this works.
Nope. He didn't specify in detail, so I'll go that route.
803. I apologize.
I'm bringing back Brian Dawkins, but hold on. I got another question for y'all, okay? And I want to hear from all of you on this one, okay? Would you guys bring back Miles Sanders? Yes. And why? Or no and why? Okay, go ahead.
No, I'll go last. Let them go first.
All right, further. Let me hear your answer on this one. Are you re-signing Miles Sanders? Yes or no?
Depends if he'll take a reasonable contract. It's most likely other teams will give him a bigger contract than we will that need a running back right now. And that'll be all up to Miles Sanders whether he wants to stay or go.
Okay.
I can't really make that decision for him. Yes, I'd like Miles Sanders to stay. Would he? I don't know. That's completely up to him and his agent, who probably wants to get paid after his rookie 4 years now. Probably would want him to go take the bigger salary and contract.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
I would probably save that money for something else and draft a rookie running back with this offensive line, to be honest.
Show me the money.
Slay, what about
We
you?
got so many free agents. We got to start this next coming season. It's got to be smart. We got to be smart with the money.
All right. BG?
honestly, I mean, based on the season that Sanders is having right now, it definitely adds valuable to teams that really need a running back. And teams are going to pay this guy heavy because they think they can have a bright future with Miles Sanders. I want to bring him back, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
and if it doesn't happen, with whatever pick that we have, if it's not enough to go and get Will Anderson, give me Bijan Robinson from Texas.
All right, so here's my 2 cents on it. Okay, I love Miles Sanders. I actually was stupid enough to get a Miles Sanders jersey, and so if he leaves, like, I'm gonna be disappointed. He's a Penn State guy, local dude. But here's the thing: can we re-sign him? Because if you think about it, we have to. Here's the guys we have to re-sign. Okay, as of what I know, correct me if I'm wrong. We have to re-sign Jordan Mailata. We drafted him in 2018. So isn't he on a deal at this point in time?
He's going to want a big contract. You know how much left tackles go for.
You got to.
Hey, further, Verano's in.
You got to sign
Hey,
Jordan
what's
Mailata. Jalen Hurts is going to want the bag. That's what he's going to want. Like, what do you think?
TJ Edwards is a free agent. We also have the Bradbury's up. TJ Gardner Johnson.
First and foremost, before you do anything, you have to pay CJ.
CJ Gardner Johnson?
Before anyone gets paid on this team, CJ has to be the first one to be paid.
Why is that?
Because just to get it out of the way. Because
But
Hurts
also
is
he's
going
a
to take up a
proven
lot.
quantity.
He's going to be the
Hurts
most
is going to
expensive.
take up a lot.
CJ's going to be the cheapest, right?
No, you're probably going to have to pay $15 million for CJ.
How many years is that, you think?
I mean, what did he make this year?
I don't know, 5?
We're paying that guy 5 years when he
5 years, 6 years. I mean, dude, he's only 26.
Damn.
So,
that guy wants to be on the Philadelphia Eagles too.
When is he going to come back, bro? We need him back. He won't be back until the playoffs.
who?
Gardner
He'll be
Johnson.
back. He'll be back on our bye week. That's when.
So yeah, CJ Gardner Johnson's finishing
Bro, can I
his
just
rookie
give him-
contract
can I
year
just
this
give
year.
my
He's
opinion?
only making $2.5 million. So
Yeah,
this is
2.54.
Can I just give him my other kidney? We can get back on the field.
Maybe
live with that one
contract
kidney,
of $5 million a year for maybe like 2 or 3 years, maybe.
2. He still has.
No, he has a
another
4-year deal. That's right. And he's on 2.5 from the Saints. And then he's an undrafted free agent after this year.
Listen, man. I've said it. I love Miles. Yes, he has played tremendous this year, but I think he's actually played well above what we can pay him. So I wish him the best of luck to any team that he goes to, whoever that may be. But Howie does not pay halfbacks. We all know this. So we kind of know what's going to happen before it does. Howie does not pay halfbacks. So
Yeah, we lost McCoy.
You really think he's going to go, bro?
Yes, I do.
Brady, Westbrook.
I don't think he's going to
Why?
stay, and I'm not even playing, bro. I am going Bijan Robinson, hands
Back.
down.
Thank you.
No,
Mustard man.
No question.
hold on. You're going Bijan Robinson number 5.
If it stays there.
If it doesn't, it's Will Anderson.
Why would you draft a running back in the 4th round? I'm just asking. Like, why? That's not common anymore. That hasn't been
I
common.
mean, Will Anderson could go top
first of all, I
3.
didn't say 5.
That can
I
still
didn't
go
say
up.
5. You
That
forget
can still move up, though.
we have 2 first rounders.
Right, 5 and 32.
So I mean,
5 and 32 for the moment. That's things pick can be
yeah,
changed.
but do you know what you can get for 5?
Anything really.
You
get a
can
lot.
probably move back and a couple times and get a lot of capital. Like, you don't have to take Bijan at 5. You can move back, but not.
I don't even think we'll pick up 5. You watch. We're good, man.
But in all
Boys,
honesty,
I just looked up the free agents. We got 21 free agents next year. It goes Cox, Quinn, Graham, Hargrave, Kelsey, Bradbury, Salamalo, Dillard, White, Edward, Sue, Joseph, Scott, Pascal, Sanders, Lovato, Gardner Johnson, Opeta, Tyree Jackson, Minshew, and Epps.
Damn. Okay. So
Wait, they'll all be undrafted free agents?
They'll be all unrestricted free agents. Yep.
God damn.
Half of them can go.
Exactly.
Well, you know Cox ain't coming back. You know Quinn ain't coming back.
Listen, if Cox,
Epps
Cox
can
is
go.
gonna
Epps
retire,
was a
then.
big
Cox is not
failure. What
going-
happened to these Epps fans that said Epps was it's going to be his dominant year? Because
Listen, here's what I believe is going to happen.
he's been MIA.
I believe Jason Kelsey is going to win the Super Bowl against his brother. Right? He's going to retire with 2 rings. Okay.
Ooh, hot take.
No,
Okay. What? Who said no?
I did.
AK, come on, buddy.
No, I'm telling you right now, Jason Kelsey will be here for at least another 3 years.
Are you are you out of your mind? I'm sorry.
No.
How do you
Dude.
think can play for another 3 years?
This guy's gonna be our next
Tell
season,
me
O-line
how
head
he's
coach.
slowed
Watch.
down. Give me one way Kels has slowed down. He's still the first fucking center in all of NFL.
He's still the all.
It's all up to him. If he wants to come back, he's coming back.
And
That's
not just
exactly.
that,
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
you've
It's not-
seen the fucking bond him and Jalen have. You
That
think
mean-
for
that
1
means
minute
gonna
he's
be-
going
That
to?
means going to be a coach on the Eagles soon.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
He's
saying.
going to
He'll be our
replace
center
Jeff
coach.
Stoutland. He will
Yeah,
replace
but
our offensive
not-
line coach, Stoutland.
Dude,
Oh,
Kels is
absolutely,
having
Randy.
so much fun right
Absolutely.
now, bro. Him and Jalen have such a great fucking.
I'm going to
bond.
miss Stoutland so much, though, guys. For
Why
one
do-
second, I just want to say,
Why is he
Stoutland, you have been a blessing for this organization.
Why is he
One of
leaving?
the best coaches on this team.
He said that potentially after this season, he's going to start looking at spending more time with his family. He's been pretty busy lately.
Yeah.
Who?
Listen, I mean, I understand what
He
you're
came out in the offseason,
How
but
old
nobody really talked about it.
Got to think about how old is Jason?
And think about all the years we didn't draft an offensive lineman. Where
And just remember, too, Kelsey will be 36.
Yeah.
Because every single year we've had a quarterback injured and couldn't finish a season, literally since McNabb in 2008. And he even got injured that year, but still played. And it's been since Jalen Hurts last year since we've had a quarterback go for a whole regular season without being uninjured. So it's finally amazing to actually have an offensive line that can protect our quarterback. Because one thing I'm worried about still is Jalen Hurts.
No, in all honesty, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. I can actually see Lane going before Kels.
What?
Jacob's a free agent, actually, Eagle Slayer.
Lane's
Sorry,
getting
AK,
old.
that just
Lane's
sounds crazy
getting
to me.
old. I hate to tell you, but
Lane's
we
getting
can
up there in
look
age.
at that position next.
Listen, the only reason Lane would retire would be because of his mental health. Like his mental health takes over,
No.
and his wear and tear of his body.
If he leaves, just retire as an Eagle.
Yes,
No, that's what's going to happen. But I'm telling you,
these
I
guys that we
think
have right now that have played for years are going to retire with us. You're going to see Brandon Graham retire with us. You're going to see Fletcher Cox retire with us. Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey. They're not going to go anywhere.
no, I don't think you see Cox retire with us.
I think Cox goes somewhere else
Cox,
next year.
Cox will play next year somewhere else.
No,
Yeah.
he's already said that he doesn't want to go anywhere else.
It doesn't matter what he
Money
says.
talks. Money talks, bro.
It doesn't matter what he says. Howie's not going to bring him back, bro. You have Milton Williams, who's playing really well. You have Jordan Davis. You have Hargraves. I mean, dude, you're already 3 fucking deep, and I wouldn't be surprised if he adds another one in the draft.
Or a free agent, KK. Or even a fucking free
Kels is
agent.
not coming back, bro. There's a reason he gave him a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
Where is Cox going to go?
I
This is
don't know.
Cox Swan song.
Wherever he wants.
Wherever the money is.
Any team that needs a D tackle.
He can go
But-
anywhere but the fucking Cowgirls.
Yeah, he would never do that, I don't think.
He would never go to the Cowboys.
I mean, listen, I have been surprised. Maybe he holds a grudge that we leave him go and he goes there.
Oh my
just
god,
trying
could
to-
you imagine? Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
I'd be fucking pissed.
Me too, man.
He would not be welcome back. I don't
Oh
care.
hell no. Ring of Honor, what?
Right? No, but in all fairness, though, I believe Kels and Lane go out the same year at the same time. But I think it's like
guys are
2 or
best
3
friends.
years away.
Well, Lane Johnson has a big contract with the Eagles. He won't be leaving at least. He's going to be still getting paid until 2026, and he's supposed to stay till 2028. He's 32, but I'm saying, the next 2-3 years, how long do you expect Lane Johnson to last? I mean, we're going to have to look at somebody now where Lane Johnson can build him up so we can have a future Lane Johnson after Lane Johnson's, we're done with him.
It
Yeah,
was-
Lane Johnson.
Kind of like what we're doing right now with the backup with Kelsey.
Dillard.
I get what you're saying, bro, but like I said, in all fairness to these gentlemen who we are talking about, have they showed any signs of slowing down?
No, not even Brandon Graham.
So I'm not even worried, bro.
Like
Brandon Graham is 34 years old and has a 92.8 fucking QB pressure rate. Second in the NFL.
Walter Payton Man of the Year, boys.
Do you think he
I love
retired?
his energy too. Did you see the interview after the game? He's like, "Man, I know I'm getting old, but if they asked me to come back next year, I would love to."
When does he retire? And
I'm-
he's definitely retiring in Eagle, right?
Brandon Graham, listen, I'm not even thinking of that right now. All I know is one thing and one thing only. It's always him. Every fucking time you need a play at the very last minute in the fourth fucking quarter, it's always Brandon Graham.
Super Bowl.
Still, always. Dude, he's done it already this year multiple times. Right at the fucking end. He's always there, man. That is something I will miss so much when he is gone. But I'm still giving, dude, I think Kels, Lane, BG, they all kind of go right there one another. Like that's your goats. You know what I mean? That's your glue holding everything together.
Would you put Slay there?
Huh?
Would you put Slay in that conversation?
Listen, man, I have said this, and I don't know how it would be possible, but I know how it is to go without corners. We all know how it is to go without corners. I would figure out some way, somehow, to retain both of them. The way that these two have played together across from one another all year long, how can you break this tandem up right now? Especially if they go and win you a Super Bowl and you want to run it back, you have to bring Bradbury back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you can draft somebody and a rookie in the first round, and you can pray to God he's a Sauce or a Jalen Ramsey or somebody.
Get a Keely Ringo.
Yeah, but why chance that? I understand, but listen, if Bradbury wants to run it back, he's going to take a pay cut as well. It's just what all these players want to do. If they want to stay together and win championships, they'll make it happen. If they don't,
I guarantee Howie's already talked to him about contract extensions and said, "Listen, like this is what the league will give you. This is what we can give you. If you guys want to run this shit back and go for another one, this is what we can give you." And then now they're sitting on it, going, this does sound kind of nice right now, right?
Yeah,
and I also understand they got to take care of their family and like shit costs and everything else and money for houses and blah, 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 whatever else. But like when it comes down to the brass tacks, if Howie can make it work, let's be real, boys, he'll make it work.
That is one thing I will give Howie up till these last 2 years. Now I will say Howie is the complete GM. Before these last 2 years, he was not. He sucked at drafting, but he was great with the money. Now he's great at drafting and great with money, which makes him deadly as shit.
You think he has to realize like all he's gone through, right? Like how many mistakes he's made and shit. Like,
yeah, well, and he's good now. I think so. I hope he continues his luxurious drafting here this year coming up. We'll see if he continues.
Would you guys want to continue the double 2 first-round picks by giving up this first-round pick from the Saints by trading it away for 2 first-round picks for the next 2 years? Just keep having 2 first-round picks.
Will Anderson's there and we have the pick. I'm drafting Will Anderson.
Oh, you mean like move back, get a first this year and a first next year from a team?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Totally. And in fact, if you move
or
back,
make it next year and the next year after that, make it next year and the next year after that for another 2 years of 2 first-round picks.
Listen, all I'm saying
who is Will Anderson? Who is Will Anderson?
is if Howie is smart, he will sit there. He knows, dude. Like I said in the one podcast before, these guys they sit there and they look 3 to 4 years down the line. They don't just look at next year. They look ahead.
Oh, absolutely.
And I pray to God Howie has come to these guys and said, listen, if you take a 2-year deal right now to stay here with us, this being Bradbury, this being Sanders, this being all these guys that they want, but they can't pay them what they want right now because of Jalen Hurts, he can sit there and say, here's a 2-year deal for each one of you. And I made it fair. You stay. you play and you keep balling out the way you've been balling, let's run this shit back. In 2 years after Jalen Hurts' contract has been in effect 2 years, it drops down. I can pay you then, and I can give you the money that you deserve. But right now, to keep you together, we all got to work together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he went and did that, because if so, maybe you can get Bradbury and Miles on a 2-year deal. You can get CJ with a 4 or a 5, and then you get Hurts his contract, and you get to keep them all together.
Well, I don't know too much about the contract and whatnot status of stuff, but is a signing bonus against the contract, like against the cap?
What's that?
Is a signing bonus, like, you know how like when they get like a big fat contract, they'll get like a really decent signing bonus, and like that's basically like a part of their contract in a sense, but like they just don't tell us about it. Let's say like Howie doesn't go to them all, and like Jeffrey Lurie's like, listen, we just won the Super Bowl, we got some deep pockets, let's fill these boys' pockets a little bit, and they each get like a bigger signing bonus than, let's say, normal, and then they get like a decent contract for, like you said, 2 years, so we can run it back a couple times. I could see that happening for sure.
Well, there is a thing that, and it's only, well, let me put it this way. It's called cash over cap. And it goes by certain markets, you know, big fan bases, big, large markets in football have a lot more cash to play with than, like, say, the Las Vegas Raiders or the Jets or, you know, Cleveland. We have much more. We can actually pay signing bonuses, I believe, are the cash portion. So if you give somebody a $32 million signing bonus, it technically doesn't count towards the cap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you can give them a $32 million signing bonus and then only give them a 2-year, $10 million contract, to where that $32 million signing bonus actually equals out the money that they wanted to begin with. You know what I mean?
But in hindsight, it's a $42 million contract, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at, AK. That's what I was getting at. How he would do shit like that.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's what the Rams did.
Yep.
No lie. That is, everybody said, how the fuck are the Rams giving everything away, getting nothing back, and able to afford all these people? They had a lot of cash. And they paid their people with a lot of signing bonus to not go against the cap. And that's how they were getting away. Kind of like Howie does. You're always kicking the can down the road.
Yes.
That's what it is. And that's you kicking the cash part down the road so you pay them later. So
like you, and another thing he also does is he'll start out your first year not as much as you're going to get your second and third year, and then by that time we can just change out the contract
and renegotiate. Yeah,
and that's the thing he always does. He always renegotiates. Yeah.
Yes.
Just what you just said, AK. He likes pushing things down the line like his credit.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, just like keep it going. We'll just pay.
He's probably like, man, when I leave, like in 2035, some motherfucker's gonna be owed $35 million, and I ain't gonna be here.
The Eagles are gonna go into debt like the United States of America.
Well, okay, let's use this. Let's use this for the perfect example. That is why we had to pay Alshon Jeffrey $20 million the year after he wasn't here. He sat at home and made $20 million because that was the cash portion.
Wow.
But dude, he figures out ways to get the money back, like with the Winston, with the deal with picks in the draft and moving other players around.
Yes.
So he gets his credit back. It's amazing. It's like he sells his bonds to China.
It's like when he was like locked away in that closet when Chip Kelly put him away. It's like he sold his soul to the devil for like 20 years. He's like, I'm going to be the greatest GM in the world.
Like when he made that trade with the Colts with Wentz, he was like, listen, if you guys make it to the playoffs, I want your first. If you don't, you know, like that was intelligent, man. Like
it wasn't playoffs. It was if Wentz played 80% of the snap.
80%, yeah. Well, no, it was 80% or he makes the playoffs or something like that.
Yeah, because they didn't make the playoffs. They lost in the final game.
Exactly, but he played 80%, so we got it. So there was, and that's what I'm talking about. That is how sadistic this dude is.
Well, look at they went and stole CJ Gardner-Johnson, and then before he left, he's like, you know what, Nate, give me a first too while you're at it. And
right?
he bounces.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
What the fuck?
And then you go and you just rob Tennessee, and then you take their punter away too.
Yeah, to the point where after you whoop them, they end up firing their fucking GM because he was the one that made the trade. Wow,
Dude, he's
good. He's good.
Howie is one of those guys now where, like I said it last night in East Meets West, bro. Howie, when he walks into that general manager meeting, you know, during the off season, he's sitting back. He's like, "All right, who's the sucker this year?" And he's looking around, and he looks around. He's like, "There's that motherfucker. I'm gonna get you." Like, you know, somebody's sweating, and he's just watching and. Yeah, dude, like he's a snake. He really is, man.
Further said it on the MK headlines. I believe it was last week or the week before when Howie's number comes up on the phone, motherfuckers just start sweating.
Right?
They're just like, oh fuck, what? Oh fuck, do we add?
Bro, like this dude don't even put any KY on. He just straight up raw dogs the shit, and he.
Fuck yeah! Like he must have watched every season of that locked up show there, that raw show. Fuck, man. Like,
yo, I'm not even raw dog, bro. Like, he fucked the Saints so bad, their assholes have to hurt. You know, like
he destroyed the Colts too.
Yes.
And it ultimately led to the Commanders' failure, and now they figured out that they have to use Heineken.
And the Commanders were, dude, he has swindled so many fucking teams in 2 years.
He's like playing these motherfuckers like a game of chess. He's like, not only am I going to screw him at the same time, but it's going to ultimately result in giving us an advantage over the Commanders at the end of the day.
That's hilarious.
And look at him. He's got Jason Peters over there at the Cowboys making a fool of himself.
Bro, I cannot believe
what he played one game and got injured.
Bro, I could not believe that, man.
Yeah, the first game, Jason Peters, he got injured. He's back now, but first game he came back to the Cowboys, he got injured.
Bro, no, the Saints are on Plan Z, bro. Like, they're out of options. They have no more. They're just ride or die right now. You know.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think you meant like an abortion. Like a plan B thing, like they needed a plan B because like fuck, man.
Oh, wow,
yeah,
that went over my head.
I think I don't know. Maybe I'm reading way too much into it.
Maybe so. I would love to know if that is.
Yeah, please let us know, Eagle, please. Because either I'm a sick fuck or AK's a sick fuck. I mean, either way.
I thought you were saying like they need a second like idea now because. Yeah, no, dude, that was.
Oh, apparently.
Oh, yep, he meant it. Yeah, okay. Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry, I didn't pick up on that sooner. Plan B. Yeah,
hey, it's late. It's late over there. It's still early here.
It really is. It is. Yeah. What time is it? Oh shit.
It's only 9:30 here.
Yeah, it's 11:30. Yeah, no, that was good. Haha, touche. No pun intended. Yeah, no, none at all.
Are you doing the game on Sunday?
Yeah, no, I actually think I'm gonna do all 3 games. Oh, not this fucking square again, dude.
Wait, tomorrow you're gonna be live?
Wait,
all
what?
Day?
All 3 games.
Oh, Sunday, got you.
Oh, Jesus, y'all handle this, dude. I'll be right back.
The Bears could beat the Eagles. Hurts 3-and-T's better as a backup. Are you fucking kidding, Mr. T Jr.? Do you realize you're 3-10? Your quarterback has more interceptions than touchdowns. Your team has no O-line. They're basically turnstiles. You could basically just insert a dollar and fucking go after the quarterback. Your best wide receiver is Chase Claypool, who's at best like a number 3 on a good team. But again, I digress. Go ahead further.
No, you answered it. I mean, he's more than just a backup. He's a starter. He's proven that.
Yeah, exactly. He's on
the road to 4,000 yards by the end of the season.
So check this out, man. This guy last night said that we need to.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta grab some shit from outside for the wife.
Oh no, but wait.
He's already beaten McNabb.
You need to hear this. No, this guy yesterday, dude, he came on the live.
I'll bring my phone with me.
he came on the live saying that we need to trade Jalen Hurts and get a better quarterback.
For who? Who would he,
And he
who
said
would he
he's
trade
only a
Jalen Hurts
qualified
for?
backup at best.
Who I want to see his comment. Who would he trade Jalen Hurts for? And who does he think would be a better quarterback to trade for?
TJ's the type of guy to fart in a toilet and not flush. Fuck. Fart in the jar, TJ. No, man, I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually looking forward to this weekend, this matchup with the Bears. You know, I know they don't have many weapons. I mean, Montgomery, he's a respectable halfback. I have him in fantasy. Hasn't done me wrong yet. Unfortunately, he's probably going to do me wrong this week because I don't see him running that much on our defense.
Jordan Davis.
Yeah. Chase Claypool. Sorry, man. It's not happening this week either.
Maddox is back.
Yeah. Well, not just that, but he's their number one right now. So, I mean, he'd be going against Slay, and I don't see that happening.
I think Justin Fields is going to run for his life.
Yeah. No, I think it'd be all rushing, bro. And that's why I think Gannon's just going to throw everything at him. Like
Just put Reddick on one side with Sweater, Brandon Graham, and then on the other side, we don't have C.J. Gardner, but just put Kyvon Wallace or whatever he is, that third string, and just put him on the other side. Just keep going 4 at him. And keep the middle contained for the up the middle run with Jordan Davis, with Edwards and Kaiser White, and we'll be fine.
No, dude. So he's not a fan of football at all. I like this guy. I don't know.
That's great.
He's rubbing off on me. I like him. I like his attitude, man. It's people like you that make me want to keep doing this. Want to get into our movie conversation?
Sure. I was thinking about something. Has Big Pun ever been in a movie?
Who?
Big Pun.
Big Pun?
Yeah, has he ever been in a film?
I don't know why.
I just wanted to look it up. Yeah, I guess he was. Thicker, hicker than water, something?
I have never even heard of that shit. So,
yeah, Thicker Than Water. I don't know, whatever movie that was.
Oh, I have heard of that movie. Thicker Than Water?
Yeah, he's
never watched it, but I've heard of it.
As Big Punisher. He's also in White Boys, Urban Menace, and that's it. Bunch of music videos, but so he was in 2 movies.
Okay. Well, that's cool to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So have you seen any good movies lately, kid? You know what? I'm about to see one. The
Saw.
Avatar.
I told you earlier, Saw, dude.
Dude, Saw is old.
I know. I haven't. Hey, what did you? I don't know about new movies, man.
Jeff,
I heard that
do a
there's this
movie
new
talk.
movie called Smile. Has anyone seen it?
I've heard of it. That horror
It's great,
movie.
dude. It's a
The
horror movie.
Yeah. No, I love horror movies, man. In fact, I love watching them a lot. My wife hates it because she jumps it like a motherfucker during Sinister. Like she hates Sinister, and
I'm
just
super picky on horror movies, though. I'll be truthful.
Oh, dude,
if I like
I've
it or not.
watched the Human Centipede. Like I'm not picky. I will watch it all. You know.
Yeah.
One of my favorite all-time movies as a kid is Chucky. I fucking
Yeah.
love Chucky, man. Like I would sneak and watch that show because my parents wouldn't allow me to watch it at one time.
Chucky was a messed up movie.
Chucky was awesome.
Oh yeah, it was. You know what movie I liked a lot growing up was Beetlejuice. That was just a weird movie to me, and it never made sense until I got older. I didn't understand what it was about.
Dude, Michael Keaton is so fucking good. He's such a great actor, dude. He really is. He did a hell of a job in Beetlejuice, you know. I'm trying to think of the one where he played a father. So, the stay-at-home dad. He was a stay-at-home dad. Shit, my wife just made me watch it the other day too. It's one of her all-time favorites. It's an older one. But yeah, no, that's such a good movie as well.
Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom, yes. Dude, that is a great freaking movie. One of Michael Keaton's best.
I gotta check that. I've never seen it.
Yes, Jack Frost. And yes, Jeff. In all honesty, bro.
Yeah, and Batman. I remember
Before
him
Christian Bale, Michael Keaton was my favorite Batman of all time.
Oh, speaking of movies I just saw recently, now this is a movie I've watched since I was growing up, but a lot of people apparently haven't seen it. It was one of Christian Bale's first movies. He's a little kid. It's called Empire of the Sun. As in, if you haven't seen it,
I have heard of it.
Watch it. It is a fantastic, and it's a true story, somewhat of a true story, in the historical part where they're living in Shanghai, China, and the Japanese invade, where they take over the British colonial part, and he gets separated from his parents during them trying to flee out of the country, and he gets stuck in there and ends up going to a concentration camp with a bunch of other British people. I don't want to spoil the rest, but it's a great movie.
Okay. So, listen, I think we are all, most people like Batman. You know, there is some people out there that don't, but most of us, and probably general 13 people in here, will be. Somebody asked me this question the other day. Who was better at the Joker, Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger?
Oh, Heath.
I am sorry, Jack Nicholson. You are the GOAT. I love you to death, man. But Heath Ledger murdered your fucking role. Like, I'm not even playing, man. I never thought anyone could top Jack Nicholson as a Joker, ever. Like, he did such a good job with that, right? Dude, Heath murdered that shit. I will never look at another Joker ever again like that. You know what I mean? Hello?
Yes, yeah, Eagle Slayer. He knows about, he's super young. Like I said, it was Christian Bale's first role, but what's amazing is you can see, even when he was a kid, he looks just like he does grown up. It's so amazing. You could see it in his eyes, like, oh, dude, and he was a little obnoxious too during the movie. It's so funny how he calmed down
Jeff,
as an adult.
Yeah, no, I agree. And
this is one of the best movies. It's all about aviation. He's really into flying. If you like flying and aviation, and especially war movies, this is one of the coolest movies I've ever seen. It's definitely a kid's movie. It's Empire of the Sun with Christian Bale. Definitely check it out if you haven't. Christian Bale's just a legend. It just shows back then how good of an actor he was, even growing up, just like Leo.
Bro, you want to know a movie that doesn't get enough credit?
The Beat.
It is probably one of the dopest fucking movies ever made, man. And it might be long, but dude, it is so worth it.
Tell me.
Have you ever seen Kingdom of Heaven?
I've seen part of it. I haven't seen it. No, really. I'm just gonna say no. But I know what you're talking about. I haven't yet. I need to see it.
It is one of Orlando
I know it's good.
Best movies. It has oh shit, I always lose his name, but the guy from Taken.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. Yeah. Liam Neeson is in it. Dude, it has so many good actors in it. It is a great fucking movie. Like, if you haven't watched it,
it was about the Crusades, right?
Yes. Yeah, plague and all that shit. Like, dude, it is a long movie, but it is worth every fucking minute.
Look, Edward Norton's in it.
Yeah.
And Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah. That's
And
what I
Eva
said.
Green, I love Eva Green. She's a great actress.
Yeah.
She was on Casino Royale, remember?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was great in that movie.
Yeah. No, she plays the queen.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I
Yes.
gotta watch that movie. It'd be a good
Now,
now too.
are you talking about the Joker movie as in Joaquin Phoenix? Because in all honesty, man, I made it through the first 10 minutes of that movie and I shut it the fuck off.
Dude, no, you got to give it a chance. You know,
Everyone says that, but it's fucking weird.
No, dude, you got to keep. Dude, he goes crazy in that movie slowly, dude. In the first 10 minutes is not enough. You have to get through an hour till it slowly shows how he becomes the Joker and becomes Heath Ledger. He's normal in the first 10 minutes of the movie. There's nothing really, really crazy about him until the very end. He just loses his freaking mind.
Yo, what's good, David? I'm actually about to. I need 3,500 and Jalen is at 32. So I'm about to. I will win it. Yes, he's already got the touchdowns. He just needs the yards, and he's only like 400 yards away.
Speaking of pick'ems, by the way, I was going to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Hold on, let me get up because I want to get the games going for my pick'ems because I want to get the picks right. See, that game's already done, so I got that game. See, the next game's going to be the Colts at Minnesota against the Vikings. So I'm picking the Vikings on that one. I don't think the Colts have a chance in Minnesota. But the next one I need help here is the Baltimore Ravens are going to be in Cleveland with the Cleveland Browns. It's going to be in Cleveland.
Baltimore.
I know I'm going Baltimore, but they've been struggling week after week. I'm a little concerned about this game. This is a rivalry game.
I know, but it's fucking
and the Ravens should win it, but
yeah, but it's Watson, and Watson's not playing really good right now.
I know, but wait, is Lamar Jackson playing though? That's the thing.
No, it's Huntley.
That's
Dude,
right.
Huntley did not do bad in place of him last year. He really didn't, man. So I'm not going to go against that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going to say Baltimore.
But they could utilize Chubbs this game and really get one over on the Ravens. You know, because it's also a rivalry game. You know how rivalry games go.
Right. Hey, go with your gut.
I'm going with the Ravens, though. I just wanted to see what you would pick, but I am going
with Ravens. I do not trust Cleveland. No one should trust Cleveland.
No, they're 5-8, and the Ravens are at least 9-4 and have some dignity to, I can have some faith in that. But my next game is going to be Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills. And if I'm correct, this one is going to be a snow game. Yes.
Ooh.
It's snowing right now currently in Buffalo, and it's going to continue snowing all Saturday. And then what time is their game?
Who plays?
It's going to be a Saturday game. So they're playing
Bills
tomorrow.
versus who?
It's going to be at 8 o'clock. It's going to be Miami at Buffalo. And it's snowing right now.
Okay, first off, this shouldn't be that hard. But, dude, I'm going Buffalo, man. I'm sorry. Tua has been
absolutely.
like trash the last 2 weeks. And not just that, but you're taking people from fucking Miami, Florida to go play in snow. You might as well just give the Buffalo Bills a win. You know what I mean? Like, the Bills were made to play in snow.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they do.
This is the weather game. We finally get a snow game, dude. Like a real big
I'm happy
true
about
snow
that.
game. And it's a prime time. It's going to be at 8 o'clock. So it's going to be dark. And it's going to be snowing during the game. And like I said, it's going to be snowing through all the day. Dude, these Buffalo fans are going to be crazy. They're going to be driving their snowmobiles right up to the tailgate with their coolers, just having a fun, good old time grilling out and tailgate before the game starts. They don't even have to drive a car. They all have snowmobiles in Buffalo. Because it snows so much, they have to get to the grocery store.
Ooh, that's a good one. He's got the fins and OT. I don't know, man. I just, in the snow, I trust the Bills' run game a little more than Miami.
I don't know why, but literally 91% of the country's picking the Buffalo to win.
Well,
They're giving no chance to the Dolphins, only 9%. I thought that was a little bit one-sided.
Well, dude, how often does Tua and them see snow?
You know Tua's going to run all day. If they just get Tua running,
Yeah, no, I agree with Jeff, man. I trust Allen more than Tua,
Yeah,
especially in the snow, man.
he'll make smarter decisions.
Yeah. No, but hey, definitely grab the halfbacks of that fucking game. They'll get you points.
Yeah, that's the thing. This is going to be a definitely running dominant rushing game for
Yeah.
sure.
Hunt and Chubb should eat, and then whoever what is it, Mostert for Miami, right?
Yeah.
Or whoever.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're gonna eat for sure.
Miami,
Oh
yeah,
my
Moser. That's right,
God.
but their backup Wilson's questionable. So they're really going to need dude. But that's the thing. They have Waddle. They could literally just hand off the ball to Waddle the whole game and just have him run, or Tariq Hill.
Yeah.
You know, just do like a wide receiver round or something, and just have him just go on the outside, get the ball, and bring it around, like a tight end around. But the next game, I have a big question about is the Atlanta Falcons are going to be at New Orleans Saints. Mariota has on an IR.
Oh, Atlanta.
Mariota is an IR. He won't be playing. It's going to be a backup, and the guy for Atlanta that's playing has never played in the NFL at all.
Yeah, it's
he actually did really good in college. He's the
No.
Cincinnati quarterback.
Yeah, I know. It's
Ritter, Desmond Ritter.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Could we see an
I'm
upset?
going
here?
Atlanta.
That's what I'm picking.
I'm going Atlanta, bro.
That's what I'm
not even
picking.
playing.
I don't trust Andy Dalton at all. And look how bad and if anything, as an Eagle fan, do we want the Saints to lose?
Yeah, no, I'm going 100%.
Better pick for us.
I think Mariota's going to lose his job to Ritter here.
Jeff, who do you think will have it? Do you think it'll be Atlanta or do you think it'll be Saints at the
Jeff,
Saints?
you can come in and talk for me.
Yeah, man, you can come and chill.
No, in all honesty, dude, I got to answer this real quick. Eagle,
you're fine, dude.
That's tugging my heartstrings, bro, because my all-time favorite actor in all my life is Nick Cage. I am a huge Nicolas Cage fan. Always have been, always will be. And yeah, Con Air is...
Dude, Con Air, was that when the airplane crashed at... I don't want to spoil it, but you know what I'm talking about with the airplane at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, I used to watch that movie all the time growing up.
Con Air, dude, it's probably his masterpiece, in all honesty. Yeah, and Nicolas Cage has made a lot.
Nicolas Cage is great.
Yeah.
I just saw Raising Arizona for the first time, and the acting in that with him is amazing. I told you about this like a few months ago. Remember, it was like August when I first watched it.
That's right.
I think you even the one who got me to watch it. And I watched it, I was like, dude, it's such a great movie. It's like the best acting I've ever seen from Nicolas Cage in any movie.
Yeah. No, you know, there's one that's really good too, and have you?
Oh, John Malkovich. Being John Malkovich, I just watched that for the first time this year too. That movie's hilarious.
Yeah.
They go through his ear and then they shoot out onto the freeway, and they pick him up and keep doing it again.
No, but dude, he did a movie, and it's only for the biggest stomachs. I'm not even gonna play, dude, but it was called 9mm.
I've heard that movie.
And it's a very dark movie. It is very dark. I was actually surprised that he did a movie like that. But I'm telling you what, dude, 9mm is a bad.
Oh, he was with Joaquin Phoenix in that one too.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage and Joaquin Phoenix.
Dude, Joaquin plays the weirdest character I've ever seen him play. He plays this goth dude that wears black leather, tight fucking black leather.
Tony Soprano's in it too. Look, James Gandolfini.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it is a crazy movie. And like I said, it's not for the faint of stomachs. Like you have to have a good stomach for it, but
Wow,
John Cusack. Oh. Yeah. John Cusack is a legend too. And you know what? He's fallen off the map.
Oh well,
You're
if you
a
know what
dog.
it's about a snuff film. If you know what a snuff
I
film
know.
is,
Yeah, I've watched
that,
9mm.
I don't know if I can say that on here. I better shut up. That's probably why it's such a weird.
Like I said, it's
weird,
not for the faint of stomachs. It's
Yeah.
really not, bro. But that's why I said it really surprised me that he would do a movie like that. It really did. Like it's very, very dark.
But that's what's crazy. That happens every day here in America, like right under our noses. And there's a really dark, dark world that people don't realize is out there.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, you have the Ghost Riders. You know, everybody knows that. Obviously, you guys know the National Treasures. I mean, you can go on and on and on, dude. On and on. But no, we need some.
Can I tell you the next game though, or can we continue?
Oh yeah. I thought you were done.
Yeah. No. You were talking about the movie. I just didn't want to interrupt.
Nope, you're good.
We can go on the movie afterwards. I just want to know because my picks are important this week. Because now we're getting close, and I'm trying to do good on this one. Not our hardcore sports one, but the one like a national wide league. I'm just trying to get the best I can in the country. I finally beat top 100,000. I think like 60,000 now in the country.
Oh, shit.
I'm at Detroit Lions at the New York Jets, and everyone's picking the Lions at MetLife against the Jets. I'm picking the Jets.
Oh shit.
That's the thing though. Who's their quarterback? Because I guess Zach Wilson's not starting, but Mike White is out.
I'm going with the Lions, bro.
I think I'm going to have to go with the Lions too. That's a
great.
huge factor. I remember we were talking on the Hardcore Sports Pick. It depends who the quarterback was going to be for this one.
Yeah.
This is kind of like our pregame for the Sundays. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to have to pick the Lions too because well, that's what's wrong with Sam Darnold. I mean, Zach Wilson.
Oh, Zach, not. I guess Zach's starting.
You don't think he could beat the Lions?
I don't know. I have no idea, but I know the Lions, man. They play with tenacity. They play with a lot of fucking heart, dude. It's gonna take a lot for the Jets to put them away. There is a possibility they do squeak it out.
The thing I just don't think I trust the Lions' defense is the only thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a hard pick, don't you think?
It is. It could. I'm not even playing, bro. Like in all fairness, this is a game the Jets should just blow them away.
Right, because they're 7-6. They have the winning record, but the Lions now are showing up that they want to be in the playoffs because they can turn 7-7 with this victory.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
And they're hot right now. The Lions. Some about them. You know what? I'm going to change my pick to the Lions because I just think they're hot right now, where the Jets are not. They're finally falling off. Then watch me be wrong right now, you know?
Dude, by the way, who sat here in the offseason and said that it wouldn't be a surprise if Detroit finished second in their division?
You? I remember it was you. You really?
Oh, if I turn out to be right on that
who
one.
was also in favor of the Raiders, just like you too, and we were both at all when that didn't turn our way. The Raiders were the biggest disappointment of 2022. It has to be the Raiders by far, easily.
Dude, I'm trying to forget that one.
Like, I thought they were going to be playoff contenders. I thought maybe they would be in the Super Bowl again, and we could have an Eagles versus Raiders Super Bowl, and we could get one back on them for 1980.
Yeah, no.
Just like the Patriots, just like how we faced the Patriots again from 2004, and we got one back on them. It would be so nice if it was the Raiders to get one back on them.
Yeah.
And plus, I like the Raiders. It would be the best Super Bowl ever. I get to see the Raiders and I get to see the Eagles, and two crazy fan bases.
You know, though, he makes a valid point. That is a very good argument. I would say the only team that deserves probably way more punishment than the Raiders is the Broncos.
Absolutely.
And I've said that so many times, bro. Thank God Howie was not fucking dumb enough to hire Josh McDaniels and to trade for fucking.
There were people that
Wilson,
wanted
dude.
him.
I know, but I'm so happy we were not that team to make two mistakes. Because, dude, first off, if you would have got Josh McDaniels and not Nick, we would not be where we're at right now. So I'm happy you did that. And secondly, if you would have traded Jalen Hurts to Seattle for Russell Wilson, and then Hurts plays the way he does this year, oh, somebody's getting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that would, oh, dude, do you know how pissed Philly would be? Like, I'm so happy those two mistakes were not fucking made. And I don't even know how close they came to even being made, but I'm glad they didn't.
I got another game for you. Steelers at the Panthers. And Sam Wilson's back. And he won last week. Who did the Panthers beat? Was it Seattle? At Seattle. They beat Seattle at Seattle.
Dude, I don't even know what the fucking Panthers are playing for, bro.
I don't know either. Honestly, I don't know why the Steelers are playing for anything either. They both have a record of 5-8.
Hit squad. What's good, homie?
It's literally a 50-50 split.
Man, listen, dude, if I don't take the fucking Steelers, my wife will kill me. So I'm going to take the Steelers on this one.
She's going to have receipts with the live stream.
No, man. Listen, they even though they have looked like ass, Steelers have some talent over there, man. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I can't take the Panthers, man.
All right. Next game up. Do you think the Jacksonville Jaguars have a chance to beat the Cowboys?
Who the fuck wakes up and says I'm a Panther fan?
Actually, I know a girl who actually is from Philadelphia. She's a Panthers fan.
How the fuck does that happen?
I don't know. It's crazy, but she cooks the best cheesesteaks in the world. Believe it or not, she's from Philadelphia.
That is
she's a Panthers fan.
That is sacrilegious. That cannot happen.
I know, right? It was one of the best cheesesteaks I've ever had in my life. I kid you not. I have to be honest. But she's a Panthers fan from Philly.
Wow. I thought I've heard it all.
Oh, and guess what? Her brother's a Cowboys fan. And he's from Philly, too. Yeah. What a weird family, right?
That sounds like that fucking Theo Vaughn joke. That family with no fucking arms walked around shirtless.
Eagles, you've won me back.
Eagles, you've won me back.
Oh man, that's that show with him driving around Manhattan doing coke in the back of a cab. He just leaves the car there. We lost the cab driver. We don't know what happened.
Oh shit!
One thing turned into another.
He used my $100 for a sloppy blowjob. When I knew that I had an issue, it was because I was driving around New York City, lost as fuck, and I had to provide for a family that I did not have.
Yeah, it wasn't even yours. Okay, here's another game. Cardinals at the Broncos, and the country's in favor for the Broncos to beat the Cardinals on this one. Isn't that right? Because Kyler Murray's out.
It's a tie.
Russell Wilson.
This should be an option, by the way. They should add that option.
Oh, that's right. Is Russell Wilson going to play? I forgot to look that up.
You know that, though, right? They should add that option onto the weekly pick'ems. Like, if you think it's a tie, you should be able to say tie.
Wow, Russell Wilson's out, too. It's going to be Brett Rippon and Colt McCoy.
Brett Rippon?
Yeah, you don't remember him?
Oh man, there's gonna be some memes after that fucking game.
We memed the Eagles memed him long ago. God,
Oh.
wasn't he the dude? Yeah. Oh no, it's not. There was another ripping. Never mind.
He'll be ripping farts.
He's from
'cause he
Boise
sucks so
State. He's never played an NFL game in his life.
Why do I set myself up like this? I say that shit about Gino and he throws it in my face. Watch Rippin come out and fucking rip the shit out of shit and fucking make me look stupid.
He's
I should've learned
horrible. Why are people? I'd rather go with Colt McCoy.
Yeah, dude, this is the dead coach walking game.
Holy crap! Who do we go, Broncos or Cardinals? Because neither team has a starting quarterback. You got. Colt McCoy.
It's gonna be a tie.
I can't pick a tie.
I know.
I was like thinking about picking the Cardinals. Why are people not picking the Cardinals?
You know what? In fact, go ahead. I actually listen. Colt McCoy. I don't fucking know. I really don't know.
I see why Zach Allen's out and their quarterback Byron Murphy's out. It still doesn't give justice. Oh yeah, but look, holy crap! Look at the Broncos. Cortland Sutton's out, wide receiver. The other wide receiver, Kendall Hinton, he's out. Wow, the Broncos are really battered up.
Yeah, no, dude. I would go with Arizona. I don't know. I've been lucky so far with the crazy picks, so do it. Any more? Oh, you said the Dallas Jacksonville game, right?
Oh yeah, the Dallas versus
exactly.
Jaguars game. You know,
this is the one they choked.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. I think it's December gonna show.
Yeah.
Why am I picking the Broncos? Hell no, I'm picking the Card. I gotta switch that. Here's another one: the New England Patriots at the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm picking the Patriots on this one. I think Belichick has the Raiders number, and historically has, even without Brady.
I don't think any of his coaches who've went on to be a head coach has ever beaten.
Oh,
Bill
you
Belichick
have said that before. I wonder if that still holds up.
I think it does, and I'll still ride with that. I don't think, dude.
I've
There's
heard
no
that,
way
though.
Josh
No, I've really heard
McDaniels.
that.
No, there's no way Josh McDaniels beats Bill Belichick. Like, let's be honest. If we're looking at this game,
I don't give all my coaches my full secrets.
Right? Like, if we're just looking at this from a coach standpoint, there is no way in hell the Raiders.
Oh, no, I'm going Belichick all the way.
Yeah, like you gotta go with success, and I'm sorry, but I'll take Belichick over Josh McDaniels. So, any other ones?
Oh, I'm here. I'm just
I know.
I'm just looking at the other games, and next one's the Tennessee Titans at the Los Angeles Chargers. This is a must win for each team, because each team is 7-6, and they must win to literally get a better chance of making it to the playoffs. So I really think Justin Herbert's going to be that guy that literally is going to show that. I just don't see Tannehill doing it, and Derrick Henry's not been being fully utilized this season. You would think with having Derrick Henry as a household name, he would touch the ball at least over 20 times. They don't even give it to him 15.
Yeah, no, I know.
I think how many times did he touch the ball against the Eagles? 9. I think it was like 9 attempts, less than 50 yards. It was something horrible. I was like, you have Derrick Henry, and you know that we don't have Jordan Davis, or Jordan Davis is just coming back. We're not going to fully utilize him. And you don't run Derrick Henry down the Eagles' throats on a rain game.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. But listen, I mean, he wasn't getting anywhere. You know, like
He wasn't. That's true.
there comes a point where it's like, dude, we're not going to injure the man. You know, like when you ain't getting nowhere, you might as well just shut it down. Like we went in there stopping the run, saying you're going to beat us over the top. That was our whole.
Yeah, we stopped. We did prove a point.
Yeah, and that's what we did, and it worked. And in all honesty, bro, I agree with you, Eagles. I don't know how the fuck this man wasn't fired 2 fucking weeks ago.
Oh, I agree.
2 weeks ago, man. What was that loss he took? It was.
You know what it is? It's because the owner, who's the son, the owner's son,
Davis.
the red-haired carrot top guy,
Davis.
He's just not that smart. He'll never be like his dad, Al.
Yes, that's what that. Thank you. Yes, when he lost to Jeff motherfucking Saturday, I would have been on the phone Monday morning firing this motherfucker. How do you lose to someone with no fucking experience? And you've been in the league how fucking long? This dude just walks in, picks up a tablet, and beats you? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, you make a phone call down there and say, I want the coach up in my office immediately.
Right? How do you lose to someone who's never coached and still have a job the next day? Dude, I'm not even playing, bro. If that was me, my ass would have been fired.
Gone.
I'm not even playing.
I would have even looked. I think you know why you're here, right? It's time
Right?
for you to pack your shit up and go. I think we're going to move on and go different ways from here. I mean, that's how I would say it. Clear as day. So
Fuck that, bro. I am looking at this dude and
Be
being
gone.
like, bro, never ever apply for a job again. You fucking suck. Stay to being a coordinator. Like, be honest, bro. You went the first time to Denver and you fucking sucked. Now you go to Vegas and you fucking suck.
Dude, he's
Like,
terrible.
just stay with Bill. That's where you belong, under his arm. Like, just stay there. You know
With
what I mean?
Patricia too.
Yeah, like don't even try. At this point, just it is what it is. Stay where you're at.
You know, Patricia's back at the Patriots. He's doing all right. Look at how much better the Lions are doing.
Although their offense is quite horrible with him.
Yeah, with their defenses too. Look how with the most points allowed in the NFL or something like that. They're terrible.
Well, dude, I don't understand how you went and you promoted a guy who ran your defense the last 10 fucking years to being an offensive coordinator. Like, he's been your defensive coordinator for 10 fucking years. Now you just want him to, go run the offense now? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you know, Tomlin's a defensive coordinator, and he's doing exceptionally well in the NFL.
Come on.
What's up, man? How you doing? Happy Friday, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And
next
Weapon
game
X.
is, since we have
Appreciate
Jeff
you,
in the
sir.
chat, who do you have for the Giants versus Commanders game at the Commanders, knowing that the Commanders are coming off their bye week? Who do you going for?
Listen, dude, I really want the Giants to win this. And the only reason I say that is because my brother's a Commander fan, and I really want to throw it in his fucking face. That's my personal thing. Now, the Eagle me, well, obviously, I want to. Well, wait, hold on. What's the Giants' record right now? 8-5, right? Yeah, you're 8-5, right? And the Commanders are 7
They're the same. I thought it was 7-5 and
7-5-1. They're both 7-5-1.
Yeah, 7-5-1. You're right. Sorry, I was slow. I had to think for a second because I remember there was a tie.
Yeah. You know what?
Both of them.
Come out 7-5-2. That's what I want to see. Dude, if you can come out 7-5-2, that would be fucking fantastic. I've never seen the same team tie twice. That would be dope. I ain't gonna lie.
that's
I'm not
what
gonna lie.
I'm predicting. I'm just gonna go tie on that one and put a tiebreaker.
He's like, hell no.
Jeff, it's
Oh,
good as a
it'd be
win.
kinda
It's
funny,
like
bro.
it's like a half a win. Why is my
Yeah.
camera off? Hello, my camera
Yo.
been off for a while.
No, it's only been off for like a minute.
Where-
Dude,
I
like,
didn't
come
click
on.
off.
Like, you got to admit that's kind of funny. It would be dope, dude. It would be. I swear. It
Two.
would be awesome. Two
Do you
times.
know, oh, speaking of movies in two, do you remember Jingle All the Way with when Arnold Schwarzenegger was yelling
Yes.
at somebody? He has two. He has
Two.
two.
He has two.
Those little balls with the numbers so he could get the doll for his kid. That was one of the best scenes ever. And anyway, he has two.
Dude, that's one of my favorite
I
Christmas
love, dude.
movies of
Sinbad
all
was
time.
so great as a mailman. He
Right?
goes, "Don't you think we're all crazy?" And he had a bomb.
Yo, that bomb scene was
Yeah.
fucking funny, dude.
So funny.
Give me the tickets.
I'm a crazy mailman.
Yeah, but no, dude. That's I said that earlier, Wicked. Yeah, we almost fucked up there, but we got lucky on that one.
I gotta watch Jingle
And
All
dude,
the Way now
listen,
for
man.
Christmas.
It would only be a travesty to the fucking Commanders, bro, not to you. Because in all honesty, you are injured right now. You have less talent than them. So if the Commanders tie you again, it only looks bad to them because you are the more beaten up team, bro. So in all honesty, it looks good for you because most people are counting you out. You know what I'm saying?
Tie could be better than
just
one
saying.
team taking a loss.
I know. I'm just not picking either of you. I'm picking.
Well, matter of fact, Jeff, and I talked about Jeff with this on the live stream earlier. Both the Commanders and the Giants need a must-win on this game to get to the playoffs because their schedule doesn't get any easier. I think the Commanders, they have to face the Vikings, or was it the Giants? The Giants have to face the Vikings next.
Yeah.
No. The Giants have to face the Vikings at Minnesota next week after this, and then the Commanders. Where's the? The Washington Commanders, they face the 49ers at the 49ers. They end with the Browns coming to the Commanders, and then the Giants will have to come to Philadelphia. So the Giants definitely need a win here because
they need to win out.
Oh yeah.
Well, not win that.
No,
well,
they don't need to win out, but definitely this game because they are going to lose to the Vikings. You know the Commanders are going to lose to the 49ers. Who do the Cowboys have to face?
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the other teams though, other than them.
Oh, that's right. We have to face the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys face the Titans. What an easy schedule the Cowboys have.
Don't push that. No, dude. I'm not even using strength of schedule anymore. I think that shit is so fucking bullshit. You know what?
I'm not even talking about strength of schedule. I'm looking at just opponents at the end here
Yeah,
and who
I
they have
know,
to face to see if they can clinch a wild card spot so that everyone in the NFC East will go to the playoffs. I think it would be cool because we'll be the first ones with the new playoff where one whole entire division makes it to the postseason. Wouldn't that be cool? And you know we're going to whoop their ass. What are we afraid of, the Giants or the Cowboys?
No, dude, no. I'm not.
They don't win in the postseason. I'll be more afraid of the Giants, but I don't see the Commanders doing it. When was the last time they won? 2011 with RG3? They didn't win, did they? He hurt his knee in the playoffs, didn't he? I mean, not the playoffs. Yeah, the playoffs. He went out. RG3 got injured at the end.
Yeah,
of the
but
game.
I'm trying to think. I think Kirk Cousins got him there once or twice. I think. I'm pretty sure about that.
But I'm just talking about like a Commanders postseason win.
No, yeah, win wise, no, I don't think they've had one in a while.
Oh, it's been a long. Commanders have been awful in the playoffs. Yeah, where was it? Wow, it's been since 2005 since they've won a playoff game. Okay, I'm wrong. It's been since 2005.
Oh
Since
wow.
the Washington Redskins beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It was 2005. That's a long. The Commanders have been waiting for a playoff win for a long time.
I wouldn't listen, man. I would not say beating division rival teams is always tough. I mean, other than the Commanders that one time, we spanked the shit out of people, all of them.
We beat all our
I mean,
divisional
we
rivals in the
spanked them.
postseason in the past 2 decades.
Well, not even just I'm talking specifically just this year. I mean, we've spanked everyone except for Washington the
Yeah.
second time, and the only reason that happened was, well, I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, luck. They got lucky because we beat ourselves. So congratulations, you get that.
You know,
But
with the big test, I think, of this season, I want to ask you, AK, and will we compare anything like you guys? Some people still saying that the 2004 season's better, McNabb's better. Let's end the squash right here. If we beat the Cowboys on Christmas Eve, this is the better season. Jalen Hurts is the better guy.
oh, dude, Jalen Hurts is already.
If we beat the Cowboys twice this year, because in 2004 we beat the Cowboys twice. So that will finally end that beef and claim our victory that this season's better than 2004.
Well, yeah,
That would be the
and I
final win. That would
understand.
be the cherry on top.
It would be, and
To
I
silence all the
understand.
haters and the questioners. That's the silent statement. Shut the fuck up.
And listen, X, I understand. It is tough, and it's hard to beat them 3 times in a row. But if you remember, Dallas already did that to us once, so we owe them one, and that's why this year it's going to happen. They've already beat us 3 times in 1 year. We have not done it to them. This is the year we owe them, man. Oh, dude. Listen, Jalen Hurts is already the MVP in my eyes, bro. He has no more to prove. Now I understand if Hurts goes out and he loses one game before the season's over, it might jeopardize his vote a little bit. But it all depends on the fashion and how he loses that game. If it's another game like the Washington Commanders where it wasn't his fault, then it's not going to affect him that much. But if it's something that he messes up and throws like 2 interceptions, then yeah, it's going to affect him. But Jalen is not that guy. He does not put the ball in harm's way. He does not force things like other quarterbacks. He plays safe for the most part.
Yeah, and he's really become a pocket dominant quarterback. He's not running and scrambling around like last year. Last year he was getting 50, 70, 100 yards rushing here, there. Now he's just barely getting 12, maybe 15.
Well,
He's
and in
now
all
gone over
honesty,
20.
bro, let's put it this way: Jalen Hurts has already done so many things, first time everything, right?
Yeah.
It's only fair to for him to be the first ever Eagles MVP.
That's true.
I mean, he's done everything else first. Why not this? He's the first for a lot of things. Might as well give him MVP too. Yes, it is better than 2004 and 17 talent-wise. In fact, if this team in 2022 took on our 2017 team, our 2017 team would lose. Let's just put that into perspective. Yeah, I hope he does too, man. I have nothing but love, respect, and I want nothing but the best for this kid. All he does is work his ass off. All he does is put in the time, and he loves playing for the city. He loves playing for us, and he loves playing for these guys that wear this jersey. Dude, I want nothing but the best for him, man. I hope he does win an MVP. I hope he does win multiple Super Bowls, and I have a really strong feeling he will. By the time Jalen Hurts' career is done, he will hold every stat statistically as a quarterback. He will be the best quarterback the Eagles has ever had by the time he is done.
You know what's great? He's doing better. He's doing better than he was in college. And no one even talks about that. No one even talks about that. He had an amazing college career. If you look at his stats, absolutely fantastic college resume. And it's only gotten better since he's been in the NFL.
Well, then X, there's another thing he can break. no MVPs ever won the Super Bowl after winning MVP. Well, now he can break that too. See, there's many firsts he can break, man. No scrambling quarterback has ever won a Super Bowl. He can break that. Like, dude, this kid, I'm a believer now. There's nothing that can phase him. His destiny is what he makes it. I've never seen someone built like that.
I didn't know that stat. That's an interesting stat. I didn't know that. What a Weapon X just said about
Think about it, Cam Newton.
I've heard it before, but I haven't heard
about
it.
Cam Newton in 16 won MVP, made it to the Super Bowl, but lost it.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner did it in 99. Oh, okay, awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah, the greatest show on turf, right?
There you go.
Joyce Mayer. Oh, dude, Joyce is awesome. I love Joyce, man. She is one of the most intelligent women on that show or on TV in general. I mean, I love listening to Joyce. Joyce has great takes, and I love the way she defends this man. Like, she is a huge Jalen Hurts supporter, and she's dead right on everything she says, man. Like, even my wife listens to her, and she hates listening to people talk about football, honestly. Yeah, no, it's Joyce. Yeah.
MVP or Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, both. Yeah, no,
there you go.
No, I mean, dude, it can be done, and I don't know, man. I know people get a little weird whenever somebody says Super Bowl, but you know what? In 2017, everyone kind of had a feeling. They really did. And this is kind of the
stronger
same
feeling this season, that's for sure.
right? That's what I'm saying, man. And some people might sit up there and say, oh, well, this and that, and y'all are crazy and blah, blah, blah. Dude, I know my team.
Yeah.
I know how they're built. I know
just like how we
they're
knew in the beginning of the year. I'm talking all the way back into May, where after the draft, we were like, there's something going to be very special about this team this year. We knew it was going to be special. If we, like I said, keep healthy, and we have potentially done the best job we can on keeping healthy as far as I can see for the most part, and allowing us to especially be healthy going into this postseason by getting a bye week too. That's going to be a huge factor. Having that bye week, especially with having multiple playoff games, more playoff games means harder to get to the Super Bowl. So having that bye week, especially being the only one with a bye week now in the postseason, is a huge factor for the Philadelphia Eagles trying to make their way to the NFC Championship and furthering, hopefully, to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, man. And I know how my team carries itself. I know, you can see the swagger change every year.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell when these players are really connected with one another and whenever there isn't a really good connection there. Everyone knew something was up in 2020. Everyone knew. You couldn't hide it.
No.
Everyone seen what was coming this year. If you were a real Eagle fan for the most part, you knew this year was going to be a very good year.
So the 49ers have clinched a playoff spot.
That's awesome.
They're the third seed.
Cool. But it's one of those things as well where I think, and I will be totally honest with you.
Okay.
We have well over exceeded our expectations. I'm not going to lie. If you would have sat here and asked me at the beginning of the year before it started, would we be 12-1? I had us going with 4 losses on the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I knew we were going to be good. I just didn't know we were going to be this good. So, yeah, man, I'm giddy as all hell. I ain't gonna lie. This team is amazing. It's one of the best team. It might be the best team I've ever seen us have.
Here's the playoff picture I was telling you about.
Okay.
You see that the 49ers just clinched. But if you look down here, the Vikings look like they're going to clinch if they beat the Colts this week. I don't think the Buccaneers are going to clinch, but if they do beat the Bengals, they might have a clinch this week. Cowboys with the Jaguars. Still in the hunt will be the Commanders of the Giants. That's why it's so important, either one of those teams. In majority, pretty much the Giants, because if they don't get a win this week, they're not going to be they're going to drop and probably give it up to Seattle. But if it ended, let's say this was going on right now and the playoffs were this week starting tomorrow, what you would see here is the Vikings would end up facing the Giants. The Washington Commanders would end up facing the 49ers up here. And then you would have the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. And that would be the playoff picture for this weekend, if it was to happen right now. So that's kind of interesting. Who do you think would win? Do you think Tom Brady could beat the Cowboys? And it would be at the Buccaneers Stadium.
Yeah.
Or do you think that's one of those games, like, do you think the Cowboys can actually win a playoff game? And that's showing me right here. Do you think they can beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers?
Well, in all honesty, Tom's 8-0 against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So no, until they do it.
Yeah, they beat him week one. Week one prime time, wasn't it? And Tom Brady came and destroyed him with Mike Evans at AT&T Stadium. It was in Dallas too.
Yeah,
one of the only losses of Dallas this year.
And, in all honesty, man, if it would stay this way come after the regular season, my boy X is right. There is a very good chance we're the only NFC East team standing at the end of it all.
Oh, yeah. And check this out. This would be a huge upset, but just have a laugh with me. Kirk Cousins of the Vikings is going to have to potentially, might not right now, but he's number 2. He's going to be facing the Giants if it ended. But if the Commanders end up losing against the Giants and they drop to the 7 spot, wouldn't it be funny if it was the Washington Commanders versus Minnesota, the Vikings, Kirk Cousins' old team against a Heineke, and Heineke beats the Vikings in Minnesota? Wouldn't that be hilarious against Kirk Cousins' old team? You like that. You like that. I fucking love it.
Well, listen, man, we've been on here 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah, man, it was great talking. We could go on all night talking football, man, with you.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, dude. I could go on another hour.
For sure, dude. I could keep going, but 1, I'm cold, and 2, it's late.
Too, man. I got to wake up early.
But, hey, everyone out there right now, there's 13 people in here. Appreciate you guys so much. Do me a favor. Go hit that like button for me real quick. You know, we got 4 likes in here. There's 12 people in here. Appreciate you guys so much. Likes,
thank you for everyone sticking around, man.
Yeah, likes get the content out there more for more people.
Make sure you sub to AK over here. This is his channel, right? It's your channel, right? It's live right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make sure, definitely if you could get him to 510 subs, and that would be great. You know, he's on the road to 1,000. He just needs, a little bit more subs, but you've already got the 4,000 watch hours, which is freaking amazing, dude.
Thank you. Yeah, I've had them now for a little while, so
yeah, and you just beat the half break mark to get to 1,000, so on to 490 more, right?
Yeah, 490.
It's getting lower and lower, dude. You're counting down.
Just chugging along,
but it's fun, dude. Now you just get to have fun, dude. You got through that 500 mark. Now you just get to have fun on the way to 1,000.
Yep, no lie, man, and I enjoy it, dude. This is fun to me.
Make some shorts, dude, while you're at work or something. Just take your phone and make a short or whatever. That's what
I thought about it.
What do you call it? Jeff is doing. He's getting he's almost at 800. He told me today he's just a few away from 800 subs. I was just blown away, all from those YouTube shorts.
I'll have to check them out, man.
Just make it for 20-second long little clip. Just a 20-second. Hey guys, did you know the Eagles are playing this week?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I will definitely check that out. I'm not really
I don't know anything about it. You have to ask them. I don't know how to do shorts.
No, I've done a short before. I've only ever done one though. So
I did one and it was by accident. And don't ask me how I did it. Just showed up as a short. I was like, what did I do?
But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, man. Thank you so much to everyone out there who joined. I appreciate everyone who came on and talked. Philly Foothills, Mitch, you,
Sports with a comma still been
BLSG,
here. Weapon X, Eagles
Tacoma,
Slayer
Weapon X, Eagle
95,
Slayer. Yeah, man, everyone. Wicked.
Oats. What was that
Yeah.
guy? No Mets, no Jets, no.
Yeah,
Jeff,
no, man.
Jeff
They're
DT,
all good.
85. There was a lot of people out here.
Thanks for
Next
the stream.
shift.
Y'all are awesome. Let's get this dub, handle business, and pray those girls lose. Yes, sir. No, definitely 13-1 at the end of the week here, and
Brianna, Drew Anderson, the 805 Hitman, Jordy the Fighter, Mitch Kofsky for joining in, Duncan Wright, Philly Halftime, T.
So many people, man.
So many people.
So yeah, appreciate it.
That's out west.
Listen, I see it. My views have been going up lately. And I appreciate all the support from everyone.
Big D.
Big D as well.
King's Wolf.
Appreciate you, sir. Yeah,
look, Eric was here. SC Experience.
I'd be here an hour naming everybody.
No, I just named everyone. I got it. Philly News, and that's it. That's everyone.
And thank you to all you hot sites out there as well for tuning in. Appreciate the view. But yeah, man, 13-1 after Sunday, and
dude, I know.
I look forward to this Dallas Hate Week this coming week. Be prepared. Me and boys will do a 2 Beast 1 East. I'm pretty sure. Eagles, Dallas, and
I'm having more fun than 2017. You want to know why? Because I was in college, stressed out, I had to go do schoolwork and meetings and study for exams on Sundays after the games and shit. It wasn't like, I got to go to work tomorrow. It's, I got to open up my book and read for 4 hours after the game because I got an 8 a.m. exam.
Right.
So nice. This year's so much more relaxing and fun. I
Yeah,
get to
man.
plan to go to the NFC Championship game. I don't just go spontaneously at the last second. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to go. Screw that exam on Monday. Fuck it, I got to go to the NFC Championship game.
Right. Well, hey, guys, also go check out my boy Further here. He does a lot for the Hardcore Sports Network. He does a lot of live streaming, a lot of content.
Thank
so
you.
appreciate you for coming on, man, and all the hard work you do. And, yeah, thank you all. Sunday,
everyone.
we go 13-1 and continue this glorious streak of ours that we got going on. Until next time, I am AK Eagles. This is Further AM. Peace out. Love each and every one of you. Thank you all so much for the support. Fly Eagles Fly. Later.
Let's go.